Hey. What up, what up? What's up, TM? You just saw your message. What's up, Debbie and Crystal? Who is that on the side? I don't know. Some girl that was on there automatically. What's up, Plurp B in the house? Hey, McKenna. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Maggie. Hey, Teresa. Crystal in the house. Bonnie. StreamYard. All right. Hey, Drizzle. For everyone, let me just say happy Father's Day. If you're a single mom like me or you're a widow and you play both roles, happy Father's Day to you as well. Hey, Christina. Hey, Debbie. Sending you good karma. I like that name. Hey, K-Love. All right. TM, there's your linky. Let me open you guys up here so I can see you. All right, there we go. Hey, C1. Hey, Christina. Hey, Sarcastic. It's working now. It wasn't working? All right, let me pin the link. Hey, little Susie. You'll be right up. All right. So what happened was I texted Tiffany earlier. I can't even talk. I texted Tiffany earlier. I said, hey, we still doing tonight? She said, yeah. And then I said, all right, I'm going to take Dayton out to dinner. And then I will I'll hit you up, figure like 9, 10 o'clock your time. So I was like, it could be earlier. It all depends on how long dinner takes. So then I said, well, maybe we'll be back earlier. And then sure enough, and then sure enough, Debbie, you are a managing moderator. You are. I can't fit. That's as high as you can go. So I don't know why you can't. It may be your YouTube, because I just went to do it and it says remove as managing moderator. You are a managing moderator. So I think it's on your end. Whoop. Give me a boo-boo. Come here, boo-boo. What other moderators aren't managing moderators? Yeah, there's only 2. There's standard and then the other one. Slurpee, you teach the school. You teach mod school. Yeah, try logging out and log back in, because you're as high as you can go. Yeah, so then when I got home, she was like, text me, hopefully I'm not sleeping. So then when I text her, she didn't answer. So that's why I was like, all right, let me write, I think. As high as you can go. Mod school is Karen. No, Plurpee. Plurpee taught mod school. So did you guys see my creations that I made? I'm so proud of them. You guys want to see him in person? Hold on. Dayton broke one earlier. I was so mad. Ta-da! They came out really good, right? The green screen is throwing it off. But I think they came out great. But I'm going to be selling them. The 3 that I have right now, I'm probably going to be selling them for like, I don't know, probably like 20. Hey, monkey. Maybe even less, maybe like 15, just because they're like practice ones. So I got to get them on the website. What's up, Tiff?
Hey.
How you doing?
Did you think I fell asleep?
What?
Did you think I fell asleep?
I did.
Oh,
I totally
shit.
did.
No.
I was like, oh no, she fell asleep.
No. If it had been any later, I might have.
That's
When
okay.
you told me you were going out to dinner, I was like, oh shit, I hope I'm not going to fall asleep because I don't want to like obviously blow you off. But Jesus, Laura, I'll fall asleep sitting up nowadays. How was your dinner with Dayton?
It was good.
How was his first Father's Day? Oh, you don't have to talk about it if you want to talk about it.
It's actually his second Father's Day.
It was his second?
Yeah, Brad died April of last year.
Why do I feel like it was so much sooner?
Mind, tell me about it.
Or so much more recent.
No. Second father. And I asked him earlier, I said, so how do you feel? And he's like, I'm okay. He's like, it just feels weird.
Of course.
But he's so into his religion. He's like trying to preach to me. And I was like, yeah, Dayton's head
really?
first. Yeah. Head first into Christianity and reads the Bible. And we're going to see Tyler on the 16th. Tyler's going to baptize him. And yeah.
When did he start getting into like religion and stuff? That's new for him, no?
When Brad died.
Oh, wow.
And I had said, whatever gets him through this, I don't care what it is.
That's good, Laura. That's good. I'm glad.
I said I'd much rather him go the religious route than a drug route or an alcohol route or a food route. Like, hey, you wanna get into religion? More power to you. Go for it. Hey, Georgia, go for it.
I'm really glad that he's, at least, well, that's good for him to lean on God. Lord, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's very good. I know that you don't have the same beliefs, but I think it's nice that you are, accepting of that, embrace that too. And that's good. Aw.
I'll absolutely support him 100%.
I know you will.
We'll go see Tyler. Nikki, it was after that trip. The first retreat that we went to he told me that's what really got him into it was the first retreat. And then by the second one, he's teaching them, all about religion, and he's just head first. He knows about the Bible. He knows about religion. He's talking to me about God and why there's proof God exists and why you can't ever see God. We just had this conversation. And I just laugh at him. I'm like, okay, Dayton. He's like, Mom, you got to believe. I said, Dayton, you have your beliefs. I have my beliefs. I will support your beliefs, but your beliefs don't necessarily have to be my beliefs. So, but again, I will support him 100%. Like I said, I was talking about it yesterday, and Tyler's doing this thing in Nashville for kids Dayton's age. And then Dayton was like, I want to be baptized. And Tyler said he would do it. So.
All right, Georgia Peach, I'm not putting up with your bullshit. And like, I'll block your ass and Laura can handle you later. I'm for real. Don't fucking talk to me like that. Get fucked.
What happened?
I'm not watching that. Sorry.
Aren't they Georgia Peaches?
I don't know what the fuck her problem is. She's always been that way. She could get fucked. I just don't understand it. I don't even know her. Oh, she's a Nicolina freak, right? Yeah, I think
so.
What? I think she's a Nicolina freak.
See, why does I don't know who Nicolina is.
Thank God. Just stay away from her because you would be a dream to her. I swear, just stay away from her. She's a fucking psycho, dude. Like, Laura, she blew up a photo of me and put it on the wall in her house. Like, covered herself up and wrapped herself in it, jiggled around for her husband. Like, this shit's crazy. I don't even know.
What?
She's a little psycho. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to show you. She's fucking weird.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
She just needs something to talk about.
Okay. Yeah,
I mean,
I've heard her name a lot, but I have no idea who she is.
she's she really wants to be a part of the boy for some reason, but I don't think they want anything to do with her. Maybe a couple people here and there, but no, people don't like that bitch.
Why is Boyd even still a thing?
Well, yeah, what do you think? It went away?
Yeah, but it's not really a thing anymore. Like nobody's does anything with it.
It still is. I think it's still boy lives forever.
I'm so out of that. I'm so like out of that realm.
There's still the same community. I just don't get, like, she can't find a place. Like, nobody, I think she's got a subscriber base, but they're, real trashy people. She's pretty gross. I mean, she's disgusting. How the fuck don't you know who she is? You don't know who she is.
Like, I know who she is, but if she fell on me, I wouldn't know who she was. But I've heard people talk like about her.
Yeah.
Like, she's friends with Benny, and you and I both know that I don't have anything to do with Benny.
Mm-hmm.
So, but people
she turned on him now. She's telling everybody that he relapsed. She's got all kinds of stories. She's a fucking psycho. And I think she's angry with me or something for her own reasons, but I can't help her with that.
Why?
But that's where that Peach person comes from. I don't know why she fucks with me like that. But you know what? She used to go in. I think she comes from over in Savages too. I don't remember.
There's multiple Georgia Peaches though.
So Susan Georgia Peach turned on me. She turned into a raging bitch. That other one though, with the peach in their name, that one that was just talking to me.
Yeah.
She is always a bitch.
Wait, why did Susan Georgia Peach turn on you?
Because I went on Bombshells to talk about Veloma and what a psycho Veloma is. And God forbid, you clear up anything around here. So Susan Georgia Peach turned on me when I went up on Bombs to talk about Veloma. And it was like right away, like a flip-flop from Old Navy for $1.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk to her.
It was wild. It's okay. Don't even worry about it. It's all good. Like, I cannot worry about people's changing personalities from day to day or whatever. They get mad. You know how they are, Laura. They just get mad, or they hold a grudge for. They don't even. There's certain things that mean something to you that might not mean something to them. But just because it doesn't mean something to them doesn't mean it's not important. They just are unaware of the situation. And, not everybody's going to understand what I do, Like, I don't always understand what you do, but it happens.
Who doesn't understand what I do?
Like me, like, so you don't understand me sometimes. You'll be like, why do you do this? Or why do you care about this? And I'm like, well, I just do. Or when you care about something that I don't, or whatever. Like, certain things mean stuff to certain people. Certain people don't care about certain things they do. Like, Susan Georgia Peach doesn't understand what I was trying to do that night, and she immediately just turned on me because I went up there. I don't have anything against Susan Georgia Peach. I thought she was a sweet lady, but she got mad, and people got mad. You can't go places, tell you where to go, what to do, who to be friends with, and whatnot. It's kind of weird, but I get it.
One thing I will say though about Bombshell, and this came to me, like this hit me the other day. I said it to Patreons a couple of days ago. The difference between I was listening to Alicia, who was playing a Block Queen, and I started like realizing the difference though between Bombshell and almost everybody else. All these other people that are like, bitch this, bitch that, they just sound like fucking lowlifes. Bombshell doesn't sound like a lowlife when she's dragging someone like that. Like, I don't know if it's her accent, if how she makes it funny, but like all these other people just sound like straight
the same
ghetto trash. Like, bitch, bitch, like, oh my God, just stop. You sound like a lowlife. But Bomb doesn't come across like that. And like I said, I don't know if it's her accent.
It's because she knows everything she needs to say probably off the top of her head, and it comes easy to her. I think that Bomb has a knack for that. Like I don't know, she knows what she needs to say. She doesn't need to write it down. She doesn't need to try hard to remember because she knows what she's talking about. A lot of people go unprepared and they need notes and bullet points and stuff. Like there's some people that'll be like, make sure you write down this, or I'm like, I wing it. I've never planned a single live,
Yeah.
I never have. Have you? I don't think you have either. Like you plan a live and send yourself the links that you're going to need or whatever, but I would never be able to follow a script,
No, I agree.
And really the chat leads everything. Like unless you're ranting, not looking at the chat. I think I did that today. Like I don't look at my chat a lot, which I hate. I like to look at my chat. Like you know how you're really good with your chat. You've always been good with your chat. I try to be, but I fall behind pretty quickly.
But I have to stop though, because it's hurting me. It's going against reading chat so much. And the reason being, every other creator. Now we all share subs. I mean, every single one of us shares subs.
Yeah.
But every other creator doesn't look at chat and gets money for people that want to ask questions. I do it willingly and make far less money because people just take it for granted. And I'm openly admitting that. And it really, like, you know what? I have to stop doing that. Why should I be so much different than anyone else?
Because Laura, that's what makes you you. You think people don't come here because you pay attention to your subscribers? Like
pay.
Nobody wants to be
college to pay for.
I know, but they're not gonna. First of all, you can't go changing the way you are now and stop reading chat because people expect that from you. They know you're good about it. You can't just stop reading chat now.
No, I'm still reading it. I'm just
sometimes though.
One. Well, all right. Let me rephrase that. My members, my subs, I'm still reading. But like when other people come in, like let's say if I was talking about Benny and Benny's people came in, I would normally like read that chat. But now I'm like, you know what? No, fuck that. I'm not reading their chat anymore.
How can you tell the difference? How do you know the difference? Like, how do you know?
Well, I know my subs.
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, I know I know who I've seen around. I'll give you an example. Jax.
Yeah.
Jax isn't normally one of my subs, I don't think, but I've seen her around or him around. I've seen
Jax is a sweetheart. She's in my chat all the time. She's in my Discord. Are you in my Discord?
Same thing. Emergency Me. She's a good one. I know Emergency Me from you.
Yep.
She's never in my chats unless you're here, which is fine. But I would like if she said something, I would acknowledge it because I know her, and I know where she's from. So that's what I mean. I don't mean I'm going to start bringing my own people or, people that I know, but I'm talking like when other people come over from other chats, either trolling or, they want to run their mouth and I'm the first one to read it. And that's why I'm like I'm not doing it anymore. Like Al is not a sub. I mean, not a member, but
I
they're in
like
a
Al.
lot. So I would totally read their comment. That I'm not changing, but I'm
But
saying,
Laura, how can you
oh
tell the
yeah,
difference between a member? Sorry to cut you off, because I can't. I don't care who's a. Well, I am a little different than you though when it comes to that. But you can't tell on StreamYard who's a member, can you? I don't pay
yeah, you
attention
can. It
actually.
shows green.
See, I don't go by that. I really don't. Sometimes, like, obviously, the super chats will stand out. You notice them, of course. That makes it easy for you to see because they highlight at the top. Like, even if you miss one and it scrolls by, that little bubble is up there at the top and it stays there for however long. So, StreamYard makes it really easy for you to notice the color. But, like, I don't know, my chat goes so fast. I can't differentiate between member, not member. But I also, I don't know. I put value in everybody, whether they are a member or not. But you know
I
that.
don't remember, but I know, like, for example, I'll tell you
Mhm.
where a lot of this started too, where this came from. Hey,
Okay.
Amanda. Al, yes, you did, Al. Donated, big donation to Twitch. Um, it, how do I explain this? All right, so let's say I have 250 people in here, okay?
Mhm.
And I have my normal people that are here all the time. And by reading other assholes' comments, I'm taking away from the people that are really here to support me.
I know.
I don't want to do that anymore. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know who's always in my chats or who pops in here and there, even if they're not a member, even if they're just a sub. So those people, I'm totally still going to read their chat. But the people that come in just to be assholes, or if I'm on a topic and they're supporting the person I'm on a topic about, I'm not reading them anymore. They have to wait, because I'm not going to take away from my supporters, and that doesn't mean paid, just my supporters in general, and miss their questions in order to listen to or read chat of someone who's an asshole, who I'm never going to see again anyway.
Mhm.
That's what I mean, if that makes sense.
I feel like, though, sometimes I get what you mean, like, take away from the people that are really there for you. But do you ever feel like, because I do, like, do you know how many people have come into my chat and been horrible, and then I answer them and they turn around and they're like, thank you so much for answering me. I didn't expect for you to answer me. I expected for you to bite my head off, and I appreciate, like, do you ever feel like you get through to people though sometimes too? Like, even nasty people, if you talk to people and, like, explain, like, there are true assholes that come in, right? But, like, if you get on their level and, like, actually answer even their ridiculous questions, sometimes they might be ridiculous to me, but the person might really truly believe in what they're saying or whatever. When you explain it to them, some people do turn around and they're like thankful. Not all of them, of course, and I don't mind playing with my trolls, I love to. But I don't know, I feel like some people really do take well to coming in and being a total dick, and then you are kind to them, answer them, and then they're like, wow, shit, like, I don't know, do you ever feel like it's I don't know, I kind of answer everybody. I answer who I can see going by on the StreamYard chat. Sometimes I miss really important stuff. Do you know how many times I was just actually looking at my chat from earlier and I saw so many comments that I didn't see because I wasn't paying attention to my chat enough. And I get so frustrated because I can't answer people after the chat, like
No,
after the live is over.
I keep I keep I have two screens. So I have YouTube open on the other screen.
I wish that you could answer live comments after the live was over. Like, I wish there was a way to do that.
Well, you kind of can if you go through your chat.
No, because you can't respond to people. Like, I wish you could respond to people in the live chat after the live was over.
Why are you going to the bathroom in my bathroom?
What?
Why are you going? You have your own bathroom.
Stacy clogged the toilet.
So fix it.
Call a plumber who's got a plunger.
So plunge it. Oh my God.
Boys.
Exactly, boys.
Boys.
And Crystal, thank you so much, boo.
I love Crystal. You know I gave her a wrench on my channel.
I heard. I was like, woo woo.
She deserves it.
So there's something I want to talk about tonight that I think is important that needs to be addressed.
Oh shit, what you dragging me into?
No, it's not I'm dragging you into it, but you have also had the luxury of people clipping you
Okay.
just to make you the worst person of imaginable.
Okay.
And knowing the history and not knowing the past and all, like, and that's why I thought it might be good to address. So a little situation came up a couple of days ago.
Okay.
That I did not hear until tonight, literally. And someone sent it to me and I was like, whoa, this is fucked up. This is really fucked up. And what's fucked up about it is because they're sitting there wanting to say all the horrible things that I say to people. And they clipped it without realizing that they're just as guilty. And I'm going to show that in a minute. But please explain, because maybe people hear it better than you do. Okay. I mean, when you say it, that let's say, I don't even want to say her name, but me.
You're talking about
our old friend.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll leave it at that. Our old friend.
Plug that bitch.
That we have years of history together.
Yeah.
There's years of animosity. There's years of fighting. There's years of making up. So someone coming new in the community, like the things I said about her, they don't know the history.
Right.
They just think, oh my God, Laura said this about her and this is so horrible and all the vile things Laura says.
Yeah.
Well, again, don't butt in on shit that you don't know anything about.
I agree 100% with you on that. And this is why, because I know that when I go into a community that I'm not a part of, I've always kept my mouth shut when it comes to shit that happened before me, because you got to know there's way more leading up to whatever event, right? Like there could have been 4 years before that leading up to that you aren't going to get. So like I've always tried to keep my opinions out, and I have no clue what you're talking about, obviously, but
you're going to hear it in a minute.
Okay. Yeah, no, when you come into a community, or say somebody's like new in the community or whatever, and they hear something I said or you said or whoever, and maybe it's something, or I've said some pretty horrible things on here, but people don't know what happened. I was just talking about this earlier, cause and effect. Everybody hears the effect. They don't hear the cause, and they don't care about the cause. They only care about your reaction. They don't care what caused the reaction. It's not right. Like, it's just not right. And there's history people won't understand. There's private matters people won't understand. And I agree with you on that. No, I don't go into a new community and start spouting off at the mouth about something I don't know about. No.
I totally agree.
Yeah. No.
Hold on 1 second.
Because, I mean, imagine throughout all the years, the shit that's gone on in this community over here, like, you cannot begin to even sum it up in one live stream sometimes. So how could that person ever understand, depending on what it is, right? Unless it's something that just happened and it's new. But if it's old shit and old history, no, it's too much.
Okay.
You can't comment about. That's like Jonesin.
That's exactly who I'm talking about.
Oh, well, how appropriate, because she's a perfect example, and she's on my shit list. Just so you know, I don't like her. I do not like her. And I didn't like her the night she came up on my panel. And you know, I'm very open-minded. I did
Yeah.
not like her because the way she entered my panel, she came up there, started screaming at you, did not even address me, did not say, hi, Tiffany, I'm Jones. And then nothing, just starts right off the rip screaming at you. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't even know you. Like, you gonna say hello? Like, what the fuck? And then, sorry, dropping F-bombs on your stream, but she said not too long ago, and I can't remember exactly what it was. She was talking all kinds of shit in the chat, telling me to shut my mouth. I'm thinking, like, bitch, you don't know shit. She knows nothing of. I hope she has a freaking ball with the people she's involved with now. This lady has no clue what she's up against, for real. Wait till she's been here a couple years. I guarantee you, she's gonna be sitting there saying, "I'm so sorry, Laura. I had no idea." I'm telling you, Laura.
That's what I said.
Yeah, yeah.
But let me show you
Okay.
where this stemmed from. Okay.
This is like a habitual thing with her. She's a problem. No, she's a problem.
I don't look at her as a problem. I just think.
But why does this keep happening with her? Why does she keep inserting herself? She's done it. She did it with me just a couple weeks ago. I can't remember what the hell it was, but I was in a chat. I went in somewhere. She started talking shit to me. I'm like, you don't know anything of what I'm talking about. What was it? I'm trying to think. She really pissed me off. And I'm like, nah, I'm done with this lady. She doesn't get no respect for me anymore. Talking to, I went into Queen Bee's and I told off Krama Mama. Oh, I remember what it was. And I said, I'm about to go live and drag your ass, right? She starts talking shit to me, thinking I was talking to Queen Bee. She knew exactly who I was talking to. Everybody did, because I wrote the name of the person, number one. And she's popping off in the chat like she knows fucking anything. She doesn't know. She doesn't know what I know. Jonesin, sit the fuck down, Jonesin. You don't know shit. Who the hell is she? She come popping in here like she knows anything. She better begin to catch herself up. It would take her 10 years.
But let me show you what happened. And this is the problem with the community. This is the problem with coming into something you know nothing about, trying to white knife for people that you do not know their history, and really looking like an asshole. So this was, hold on, I got to get back to where she started this. Hold on. Okay. So she is on this clipping of everything I do, everything I say. She's on this clipping. Okay. She clips every single thing I said that it makes it sound so horrible. Now, you know the history with MM and Sarah Smiles.
Okay.
So that's where these clips come from. But all right, so you got to hear it first. Hold on.
Okay.
And I'm not like, I don't really give a fuck if she clipped it. Like, you can clip whatever you want. But what I'm going to get to after kind of just shows what a hypocrite she is. And that's the part. So, but I have to play this part first in order for you to really understand. Okay.
Logical liar, you or fucking voices. I can't decide. A, Jones, and you're not involved in this at all. Just saying.
All right. I keep trying to hit home and it goes back. Oh, because I was hitting the wrong fucking button, guys. Okay, let's see.
And subscribe. But I really want to call a truce with MM and Alicia and Queen Bee and Queen Bee's panel.
Queen Bee's panel.
And everybody, TPE, everyone that's got a problem with me.
and everyone that's got a problem with me. Bitch, you saying that right there involves me because I have a huge fucking problem with you. And I've been leaving you alone.
Okay. I can't with this. Like, I just can't. I believe it. Johnson, I don't give a fuck what you put out on me. Like, I truly don't. But that's not even it. I never even heard that part. But hold on.
Laura, you know she's doing this for content, right? She's following her friends.
I know.
She's
I
gonna
know.
get burned by some of these people. I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them, she didn't have a fucking clue. This girl is clueless. She's got no clue. None.
All right.
I have. So, but that's the first fucking lie right there, guys. I mean, like, bitch, did you forget what you say? She must forget what she says. It's fucking mind blowing.
For the record, I don't forget anything I say, and I stand by everything I say. But you weren't the thought when I said about the panel. It was B. Tim and Voices that I was actually referring to, just so you know.
It's like, girl. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get my chat to load up. I got some stuffs in it. It's being stupid. Let me close out everything. Oh, no, here it is. All right. So let's get back to where we were.
What the fuck is wrong with these people? They just lie. Video. Nonsense. Voices is a liar, so is Pugs. They're both one and the same. But Pugs creates stories that just don't exist.
Yep.
It's fucking weird. All right. So Jones had made a video, short video, that says PURPLEXEDQT wants to call it a truce. Truth matters, awareness. Hey, Jones, and you're not involved in this at all.
I just proved you wrong, bitch. I am totally involved.
Because I also think
That's the kind of shit, though. Yeah, Pugs called my mom. That's the kind of shit that I'm talking about, though, TM, is all this bitch. Like, are you a fucking lowlife?
She wants to sound like Savage.
Is that what it is?
Like Savage. She's trying to impress people. She's trying to mirror people. I'm sorry. Listen, I know that a couple of my friends are like, I really like Jones, and I think she's just getting her feet wet, like she's new. I get that. I understand, but like, I've tried to explain this a couple times, like, this is not the way, and she is not acclimated with the people. She has no clue. Like, I don't know who she's trying to impress. If she's mimicking the way Savage talks, she's trying to impress these people. That's all I think.
It comes across like such a low life. Like,
well,
she
probably is.
Make you tough because you're like, oh, bitch this, bitch that. Doesn't make you tough. It makes you a low life.
I mean, I do drop a lot of bitches and fuck face and everything, but I mean, not every other word.
They all missed the whole truce thing and what it was about, except Alicia. She's the only one that seemed to have got it.
The
fuck is wrong?
Shit. I keep hitting the wrong button, guys.
Oh, jeez.
But I really want to call.
Okay. She's saying we don't understand what the truce thing was about, and the only one that got it was Alicia. From what I understand, it was, hey, I'm kind of worried for my life a little bit.
Tiffany, have I ever been worried for my life?
Worried for your life? No, but I think you've definitely been. Joneson would never last a week in your shoes dealing with what you've dealt with here. And let me tell you something. I said this before. I'll say it again. She's got kids at home. I'm not going after her kids. What I'm saying is, and I know that people like to run with this because Laura said something very similar, I guess, and everybody took it as a threat. No, we're just pretty seasoned here and know the way it goes. So I heard, she's got maybe kids or a kid or whatever, a younger one. They're going to eat you up alive, Joneson. You just wait. You just wait. And she could never deal with what you've put up with here.
Nope.
Ever.
Totally agree. And I wasn't scared of Tropical Stalker. That wasn't the point. The point is that you're not going to sit here and, like, if someone is causing her to, get wild stories and, come up with more shit, then you know what? Let's just call it truce so she'll shut the fuck up. That's what it was. It's not that I was afraid. It's the fact that her stories have escalated to the point that it's getting fucking crazy. And who knows? I was more scared of her showing up at my doorstep than some random imaginary man. So I just don't, like, you don't know me at all, Jonesin, at all. So please do yourself a favor and just stay out of my fucking business, because you don't know it. You don't know me. I don't know who the fuck you're listening to, but you're so twisted. All right, but hold on.
I'm worried this crazy woman's gonna send this psycho dude out to kill me.
Please tell me when I ever said anything even close to that. Never.
I did multiple times in your chat, though. A lot of people did. So even if you didn't say it, other people were like, Laura, who's this guy? I must have said it 50 times the other day. Who's this guy she's talking about? You know what? When Jonesin is dealing with what you dealt with, she doesn't even know Ballet Babe. You call her Tropical, whatever. I'm not used to that name. Spectral, you gotta go. Laura, can I hide her?
I don't even know who that is.
She's a fucking piece of shit, and she's not here for any of us. She's just here so people will see her. Bye, bitch. Bye. You're a masshole. All right. So when you went live, so does Jonesin know that Ballet Babe has been doing this for like literally years?
Well, I took some advice from Alicia, and she was right.
What'd she say?
I wholehearted her, and she will back off because she wouldn't go head to head with Alicia. And so Alicia told me, just go hard for her, and I guarantee she'll back off. And what do you know? The ding dong, the witch is dead. She's gone.
So wait a minute. So did Alicia help you out a little bit with Ballet?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What was I telling you? What was it, like a couple of months ago? Remember I said in the chat, like, I know you'll Alicia have your issues or whatever. You probably always will. But remember I said that if you needed her, I think she would be there. Like if it was serious or whatever. I really do. Like, I think that even with, I don't know, even with the hate and stuff with a lot of people, there's been times that I've shown grace to people I cannot stand, but it's because you have boundaries. You know what I mean? And Alicia has boundaries. And I know that over the years too, like, I don't have any problems with Alicia. She's never done anything to me. In fact, she's one of the very few that has not put my messages out. She's not been a piece of shit to me. Most people are like, I've got texts from Tiffany. I got to put them out. You know what I mean? Like, she's never done that dirty shit with me. You know what I mean? Like, and I just feel like, I know you guys have a different experience, but I don't feel like Alicia wants to hurt you. I think she's been hurt by, other people. I think maybe hurt by you at times or whatever. People have history. So it doesn't mean that they wouldn't be there if it was important. I think Alicia I do think she's a good person.
You should watch her live stream. She stood up against everybody coming at her. Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. Which one was that?
I'll have to look it up. I don't know.
Send it to me later.
So, all right, let me get back to this.
I'm glad that you guys were, at least with this one situation, it went well. That's good.
Hold on. All right.
Me, because that's basically what she threatened. Is that not why Laura wants the truce? Because she felt like Tropical Gal used Queen, MM, and Alicia as kind of like a way to justify or fuel her hate. Isn't that what Laura was saying?
That's correct.
So how are we confused?
Why is she talking about this? She doesn't know Valley Babe at all.
I
Why
know.
is she talking about this?
I don't know.
Hey, Constance. Welcome to everybody coming in.
Mm.
How are we confused here? Because that's exactly what your point was. Now, I think the threat was fucked up. And anybody who's got a moral compass would think that that threat was fucked up. And it was. Tropical
Then why
Gal.
is she doing
I
that?
don't even know who that is.
I don't know.
But whatever.
She's
That
a
was
bullshitter.
fucking wild that she said that. Okay. And I had Laura's back on that.
When? Laura, is there a part of this live she had your back? Did I miss
I
it?
don't know. I don't know. This is the first time I'm
She's the
hearing
one
this
who's
live
perplexed. Okay, True Texan, you're good, buddy. So I had her back on the fact that Tropical Gal shouldn't have did that. Now, the reason I made this video, actually, let's just keep playing it.
A truce with MM and Alicia and Queen B and Queen B's panel and everybody.
Oh,
TTE,
shit, it
everyone
started
has got a
over.
problem with me. You would think that I fucked their mother, their father, their husband, somebody. No, you're still a miserable bitch. That's why your family doesn't talk to you, MM. Hey, Love Shack Sarah, did you get your kids back, or did CPS still have your daughter? When you're a bunch of overweight fucking 30 and 40-something-year-olds with no jobs, no life, no future, why don't you show your fucking face? Why don't you? And to someone, saying that I don't own it, I own every fucking single one of that. And I stand by all of that. And I'm sorry that bothers people.
Girl, owning it and standing by it don't bother people. Accountability, the lack.
Is she the dumbest fucking bitch ever?
What does accountability have to do?
Is owning
Just
what I
sad.
say. No, owning what I say is accountability. Like, it's the same thing. I don't even get it. Thank you, little Susie. I don't even get it. Like, what? Taking accountability is owning it. Like, duh.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, she doesn't. Does she even know Sarah? Does she?
No,
Laura, she's talking just to have content, I feel, here, because listen, in all fairness, like, and I don't know Johnson. I only have had several experiences where that'll be the last time she talks to me like I'm a dog. Okay. She's an asshole to me. That's all I know. But for her to be sitting there talking about this shit, she doesn't know these people. She's doing this just to be accepted, to be in on the, conversation, in the loop. I think she's looking for acceptance, and this is just her way. So her entrance really is coming after you. Well, she's like the 179th person. So do you know what I mean?
She's actually number 90, because when I did some research yesterday, 500 or what was it? 810 videos were made over 89 channels.
Wow.
She makes number 90. But yeah, and
that's it.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm a little peon compared to, well, that doesn't include Life Perplex. That's just PURPLEXEDQT.
I guess maybe that's a lot. I don't know. Maybe we just feel like it's more in our own heads, but
no,
listen, she's got a long road ahead of her. Johnson's just getting acquainted here. Wait till she gets broken in.
But hold on, there's more. And this is the important part. I think it's coming right up. Hold on.
Thereof of accountability. To me, accountability in those kind of situations would be, okay, I said something that hurt you. I meant what I said at the time, but I'm sorry it hurt you.
That's not accountability. Accountability is owning what I said. That's accountability. Hey, Coffee, and I own what I said. If I said it, I'm not taking it back. Unless I really did mean to say it and I just popped off. Which happens often, and then I will apologize, and I always will apologize. You think I'm going to apologize to Sarah, MM, or anyone else about what I said? Fuck no. And I said I own everything I just said. You want me to apologize? What are we, fucking high school? Oh, please apologize. Bitch, sit down.
What did you say again? I don't know if it's.
I was on a rant. She clipped it all together, but I was on a rant, and I said, MM, something like, maybe this is why you know, nobody in your family talks to you. Love Shack Sarah was running a fucking mouth. So I said, did you ever get your daughter back from CPS? I was just on a rant, but she clipped it all together. So it sounded like it was boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, but how many times have you said what, wait, what did you say? This is why no one in your family, probably 250 times. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is not the first time you've said that. And you guys have gone back and forth for years.
Yep.
Joneson doesn't know. Like, does Joneson go back and watch any live streams from like 4 years ago? Like, there's a lot of history here. And I'm not saying she can't have an opinion or defend who she wants. She wants to be on MM's side or wherever. That's fine. But does she actually know what's gone on is the question. Like, you can't.
Yeah.
She can't speak on this without knowing what's gone on.
Or the shit with Sarah. I mean, how far back does Sarah go?
Does she even freaking know Sarah?
Of course not.
Oh my God.
People look like angels to these new people.
Go find a clip of Sarah really quick. Go get a clip.
I have no idea.
You gotta play Sarah. Just one. Go to Wendy B. I just played it not too long ago for somebody.
After I finish this, I will.
They gotta hear her.
I know, and I will, but you gotta. I want to finish this out.
But if you clip little things together, you can make anything sound horrible. Do you want me to clip Queen B together? Because I could put out a video that will fucking make heads spin. I mean, seriously. You take
Okay. Now she said, okay.
little fucking pieces of a response to something, and this was before the truce. So this is a good way to fucking spin shit and make it out like I said this stuff before. I'm sorry, after I asked for the truths, because I did not. Tony.
No, you did not. That's
To tell you how clueless she actually is, yes, I did say that stuff to MM after I asked for the truce, and she denied it. She said no, she wants no truce, and she rambled on and on and on, and that's when I said it. Plain and simple.
that's not what I was trying to do. What I did was I went through like your past 3 drama lives and I clipped the vile shit that you say to people because it's all pertaining to B10, Queen B.
Okay, now you heard that, right? All the vile shit that I've said to people. That wasn't even fucking vile. But now let me show you in this same video, okay, what she said. Hold on. The exact same video that she's clipping together vile shit that I said.
Joneson cannot be serious. Joneson, what, you have a clone with a wrench or something over in Queen Bee's? Like, this happened. Like, Queen Bee actually reached out to me that day. It's the first time I talked to her in like a couple weeks, and she didn't know if I was talking to her or not. And I said, no, I was talking to Krama Mama. You straight up talk shit to me in that chat, not even knowing. Again, not knowing what I was even talking about. I did not tag you. I wasn't looking for you at all. Like, I don't get it. She's in here saying she didn't say this. Like, is this normal for her?
I don't know. But hold on. Remember, she just said,
oh my God,
that she clipped it together to show the vile stuff that I say. Okay. In that same live, this is what she said.
Fuck you, Crystal Langford. You can catch the hands, bitch. I am that bitch and I am that crazy. So be careful. Especially when it comes to my motherfucking mama. I got bail money. Easy. Tony says, they're trash. You don't mess with people's bread and butter. Evil, nasty people, all of them. Okay. But Tony, your girl above you, Crystal, that wasn't evil or nasty, trashy comment she made, huh?
Okay. Now, threatening someone is not okay. But All Crystal said was, "Dear Jones, and sad excuse for a mother, go buy some class for your grandsons." Crystal was talking about Jones and smoking in her car, smoking pot in her car, or smoking pot in the house, around a kid, whatever. Crystal has a right to have an opinion the same way anybody else does. Now, when they all had an opinion on my mothering, did you see me make threats? Did you see me go live and make these outrageous threats to someone? Nope, you sure didn't. But here you are clipping a fucking channel, clipping a channel and acting like that you're so much better. Jonesin, come back down to fucking reality. You're not any better. You're actually worse. I've never threatened someone like that. I've never sounded like a fucking lowlife where bitch this and I got bail money. Like, what are you, fucking 12? It's YouTube, dude. Lighten up. But nobody knows the history of the people that I talk about. This is no history. She has an opinion, no different than anyone else. And she never said anything about your mom, ever. But once again, you twist it. While I'm finishing this, where's that video? You said on Wendy V's?
Oh, just put in Sarah Smiles and it comes right up. Like, it's the first thing you see. And she goes ballistic on this one. It was like the perfect one. I was letting someone listen to it a couple days ago. And I was like, oh, you don't, who was it? Was it Nana? I think it was Nana 6. And she's like, I don't know who that is. I'm like, oh, hold on a minute. I'm going to let you listen. I mean, Sarah Smiles, she's an OG. She's been around forever, you know, but you listen, she's off the rails.
Doesn't come up for me. Wendy V.
It doesn't?
No.
Sarah Smiles.
Uh,
Let me see if I can find it. Yeah,
Yes.
it came right up on Wendy's one.
and
Sarah Smiles.
I'm getting Hall and Oates.
Wendy V. All right, hold on. Comes right up for me.
Well, put it in the back chat because the only
Oh.
come up for me.
Oh, that's not the one. What the hell? Was it not Sarah Smiles? Was it somebody else? Why do I think it was? I'll find it. I'll put in Science Girl because it was her and Science Girl on panel. Well, Alicia now. Where the hell is it?
I know, I'm not seeing anything.
I don't know where it went. Sarah Smiles.
Nope. Yeah, let me know when you find it.
Let me try to go in my history or something.
Yeah, I just showed her where she was the screenshot. But big deal, even if she said something in a screenshot, are you going to like sit there? Do you go through every fucking person's screenshots? Do you go through every fucking person's panel or just mine?
It wasn't Sarah Smiles. It was Tawanda. Oh my God. See, they're in the same category though. Yeah. Tawanda is, she's even worse, I think.
Jones, and get used to it. If you want to talk shit about people, you're going to be a target, whether you like it or not.
She's going to be a target of the very people she thinks she's friends with right now. It's going to happen. It happens to all of us. Has happened, will happen, and it's just the way it goes. Don't get too cozy with them, folks. They'll come for your whole life, Jonesin. And when it happens, we won't say, well, I won't say I told you so. I don't know about Laura, but I don't usually, but.
You know, I'm not going to find it this way. Hold on.
It wasn't It was Twanda, so it's not. Sorry, Sarah Smiles. I thought it was you geeking out on panel. It was Twanda. They both get a little crazy.
Well, if people hadn't got Molly's channel shut down, I'd be able to find it really easily.
Yeah, there's nothing, huh? That comes up. Sarah has had some major episodes, though.
I know.
I'm surprised. How about we'll do Sarah Smiles, Molly Go Lightly? I wonder if that'll help.
There. I'm looking there.
Uh,
I beat you to it. And I'm not
Sarah,
finding anything.
Molly Go Lightly. So I don't want that one.
Unless, how you spelling Sarah? With an H or no H?
With.
See, I am too.
That's how you spell it. Well, listen, you know, it is what it is. I mean, Sarah gets a little heated. That's all. She gets a little passionate, and I don't think she's a bad person at all. I think she's just a little unhinged at times, but hey, I can be also. What can you do? I mean, I don't want to hate on her or anything. I'm just like wondering, Laura, how long has this been going on with Jones Ed?
Since she spoke about my kids at first, when she talked about something she knew nothing about.
That when you came on my panel pretty much about it, right?
When she first got here. It seems that her mom is from Diane's community.
Oh my God.
But that, yeah. So stay
No.
away from Laura.
Who's her mom? Who's
So
her mother?
bad. Fur baby or something?
Jones, and did your mother support the scam, or was she with the Children of St. Jude? That's really all I want to know now that I know this. Just, you know. Did your mom defend the Children of St. Jude, Joneson, since she's from Diane's channel? Or did she, you know, support her scam for 3 years and the total of $31,000 for the Children of St. Jude? So she's familiar with this community then.
Allegedly.
If her mom was part of Diane's, she's probably aware of a lot of things.
Hold on. So, Joneson, you talked about Laura, not her kids. So, Crystal spoke about you, not your mother, and you lost your shit. So, make it make sense, Joneson. We just saw an example of how you lost your shit because Crystal said something about your motherhood and you're ready to fucking put her in jail. You got bail money. So make it make sense. You want to talk about no accountability? Make it make sense.
Okay, her mom's not from Diane. She said my mom has never been a part of any community ever until I came to YouTube. Okay. I believe that.
Didn't we talk about Laura's weird as brain? What?
Weird ass brain. She sure didn't. I talked about Laura's weird ass brain, she's saying.
Laura's weird ass brain. My mom just told me Laura is foul from what she knew and to stay away.
How'd she know that?
But hang out with Savage and Pirate and all them. Get the fuck out of here. Because they're just so where you belong. Like, for real.
I honestly thought that you guys are going to work this out the night that she came up on I was like, oh, they'll settle this or whatever. I didn't think that it was still going on, actually.
Hey, thank you. Good vibes. But Joneson, you want to talk about taking accountability? And by the way, just so you know, accountability is the same thing as owning something. It means the exact same thing. So
Laura, you just got gifted 10 memberships by Good Vibes Only.
Good Vibes.
Oh, sorry.
So Jules Ray, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know what I'm talking. I know exactly what I'm talking about. But you know what I know about you is you're fucking out. Bye-bye. And welcome all new members. So let me say this too. Jonesin, you talk about accountability. Are you going to take accountability for what you said to Crystal? I just said earlier that I absolutely told Chris she could catch his hands, and I meant every word of it.
Oy vey.
All because, hold on, let's think this through, okay? All because Crystal said something about your parenting. But you say something about someone else's parenting and they're just supposed to say nothing. Because that's what you're saying. So please make it make sense for me. Your holier than thou attitude needs to be popped. Just, the link is pinned. If you want to come up here and explain to me how what you said to Crystal is okay, but when someone says it, when you talk about someone else and their parenting, that's not okay. Make it make sense.
I'll mute for her to come. I won't get involved at all. Oh, if she comes up, I'll mute. I'll go out and have a smoke and chat. Well, I could do that anyway, but like, I honestly have heard that Jonesin is like a good person. Like, there's people I know that like her, and they're like, no, I just think she needs a little bit of time, and like, I don't watch her. I don't know enough. I really don't have time to watch anybody else. So I trust those people's judgment on, they think she's cool and she just needs some time and she's going to maybe, learn some hard lessons. Listen, I learn them still to this day, but we all do. But I would like to, I don't know, it's too bad that you guys can't be cool. And Crystal Langford has been in my chats and even in my Discord for a very long time. She's a sweetheart. Like, I've never had issues with her, and I have issues with a lot of people, so that's rare. I don't know how anybody could get mad at her.
I just want to know, hold on. I just want to know how she can say that that's justified and that's perfectly okay. But it's okay for her to talk about someone, or someone's talking about my parenting and I'm not allowed to say anything back. Make it make sense. Because I don't see how she can possibly think that what she's saying makes sense. Because it doesn't at all whatsoever. So it's okay for her, but it's not okay for anyone else. And I'm such a horrible person because I respond to people who don't shut the fuck up. But I'm the worst person in the world. Hold on. But I'm the worst person in the world for it. And that you're going to call it out. So just make it make sense.
So did she leave when you invited her on?
I don't know.
Oh, God. I don't understand people. They're all up in the chat and then you invite them to actually talk and they're gone. It's so bizarre.
Hold on. Musk says, hey, TM, I got cussed out the other day because apparently the account you saw a few weeks ago has been added again. People are so weird they do that. Why would happen?
Somebody cloned her and yeah, someone's been fucking with her. I don't want to say too much. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Someone's just been messing with her and she she's someone that's been with me for a very long time, since the beginning of Summer's case. She's very local to the area, and she's been having some issues with some weirdo, but don't worry about it, Mus. They clone me too. And you know what? As a rent or as a channel creator, we can see it's you, if it's you or not. So there's a way to check it, and they'll know it's not the real one. So like if I click on you, it says Muscles and Mascara, 52 subscribers, 2 videos, and I know it's you, because the other one isn't going to have 52 subs. It's not going to have your videos, and we'll know. So don't even worry. You can keep an eye out for it. If I see it, I'll block it. You have a wrench in my chat, so I know it's you. But I'm sorry.
All right. I found something. Or maybe this was it.
Yeah, she totally disappeared when you invited her. That's so weird.
Hang
You
on.
can't talk to people like this, Laura. No,
Agree?
there's no helping the situation. She doesn't want to help it. She doesn't want to make things better, clearly, if she's not going to come up and try to talk about this.
I agree.
You know? It is what it is. Some people are just like that. What'd you find? She'll probably react to this too.
All right. I found some video.
What'd you find?
Yeah, this is it's not where she goes ballistic though. But this is the one that has me on panel. It has 180 on panel, Rep Ash, Science Girl, but it's not the one she loses her shit on.
That's a full panel. So yeah, but there's some good ones. There's gotta be good ones of Sarah Smiles out there. Like,
Yeah.
there's gotta be good ones.
I'm fine, and hold on.
Thanks, though, Susie.
This is it. I think this is it. Hang
Okay.
on. I talk to them while I figure if this is out. If this
Okay.
is it.
Little Susie said that I'm a really sweet person. Only if I treat people the way they treat me. So I guess it all depends on who you are. Thank you, little Susie. Am I being summoned? No, Johnson. Laura just invited you up and then you disappeared. So I was like, where'd she go? Like the second you invited her up, she's gone. No, you're not being summoned or nothing. Laura's looking for a clip at the moment, but she invited you to take the link that was pinned, and I said I would mute and go out for a smoke or whatever if you came up, because I don't want to get involved in your stuff. And I think you should. Like, I would rather see you and Laura talk than, and you know, with the crystal stuff. Huh?
Katie in the house. All right, I'm gonna play this.
Okay.
Joneson, you might want to listen.
Hell yeah.
Really listen to what she says. It's a 14-minute clip. I'm gonna put it on high speed at first, but yeah, you want to see who she is and how much she respects me.
Let her rip.
Problem is,
Yes, ma'am.
Alicia
Yes, ma'am.
ended her live.
Yes, ma'am.
You
Okay.
started yours. She invited me to come to yours. I came into yours. You immediately started bashing me.
Can we back up a second?
No, we're not going to back up nothing.
I did.
You immediately started to bash
no,
me.
No, 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 no. That's
You
not
didn't
true.
even listen
That's not true.
to me sing.
That's not true. Back it up.
No, actually it is.
Back it up. Tell the truth. I
am the court
immediately went at
reporter.
you.
No.
Okay, I can't even
What-
hear you.
What did you
There's
say?
like no
Don't
volume on
sing.
your end.
Yeah, you're low. Full on drama.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
going to
that's
exit out
better.
and come
Can you
back
hear
in.
me? No,
No,
no, no.
come
No,
stay
no,
in here.
no. Oh, hell.
Jeez.
Fud, coming back.
When she
Okay.
came in the chat for Alicia.
Say to me, come into Fod's chat.
Yeah, I said that. I said it.
Thank
I
you.
said it, Alicia.
I was invited.
Yeah.
I was invited.
Yeah, I said it actually to the whole chat. I said it to the whole
But
lot.
did you say it to me specifically
Yeah.
in a Facebook private message?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Thank you. Thank you. I was invited in. As I came in, you're bashing me.
Yeah. Well,
Your little fucking monkey, Republican Ash,
Oh,
came at me
Uh-oh.
Wow.
while I was on Alicia's panel,
No.
started fucking attacking me
No.
while I'm apologizing to Laura.
Did you just say monkey?
No, I just did.
Oh.
Monkey.
Oh.
She's your little flying monkey. That's what she is.
oh.
As soon as I opened my mouth to Laura,
Shut up.
Ash, no, shut up. This is the truth of the matter because the end result supports what I have to say. Not you, not Ash, or anybody else. Ash came in to
Shut
start
up.
shit.
We need a.
I was speaking to
You
Laura.
sound like you just been
There
smoking
was
all
no
day.
animosity, no hostility.
Listen here,
Shut
you come in here
up.
with this intolerance and you're coming against the panel with this monkey talk.
Okay, okay, so I was attacking Laura? Was I attacking Laura when Ash opened her big fat mouth? No, I wasn't.
No.
Shut up.
No, I wasn't. I was
Shut
not being
up.
hostile towards Laura. But Ash felt the need to open her big fat mouth.
You talk over people. You're annoying. You and Mandy.
It doesn't matter. I was speaking to Laura at the fucking time. I was
Sarah.
speaking to Laura. Laura and I were having a conversation, and
Link, you're
Ash, your
amazing.
little flying monkey, took it upon herself to open her big fat mouth. Ash needs to sit down. She's
Why you
like
sound like a
12 years
man?
old.
Why you sound like
Not
a
When
man?
well.
adults are speaking, she
Wow.
needs to learn to
Man.
shut up.
Right
You
now,
sound like a
my
man.
doorbell.
Laura
Sound like
and
a
I
man.
were having no. Fuck all of you. Fuck
Fuck
you,
you.
you, and you.
Hi,
Fuck
Carol.
you all.
Wait, Sarah, listen.
I was
listen
having
up.
a conversation with Laura
Sarah,
that was none of Ash's business.
Sarah, you came at me
It's my
sideways
business
in my
public
chat.
platform.
Look, honey, you let me up, so you're gonna let me speak. My
Calm
issue
down,
with your little
man.
flying
Oh my
monkey
God.
is this. She needs to learn to shut her fucking mouth.
Calm down, sir.
Know her fucking role.
Calm down, sir.
If two adults are having a conversation,
Calm down,
she
sir.
She's not a flying monkey. She's just a monkey. She doesn't fly. Get it right.
she doesn't need to throw her 2 cents worth in.
Calm down, sir.
I apologize to Laura. Laura knows how I feel,
Calm down, sir.
okay? Because we're grown-ups. Laura knows I don't support everything that comes out of her mouth, but guess what? Laura's always respected me, and I've always respected Laura. I don't need Ash throwing her 2 cents worth in, or
I
you,
just did, sir.
or anybody else for that matter.
Rep, don't say that.
Is your blood sugar low, Sarah?
No, no, don't tell me what
Laura
to
and I made it public so people would.
I think you need a Snickers.
do. Yeah, calm down, sir.
Sarah,
If you keep blocking me, I'm gonna fucking leave, and that's fine. You've shown your colors so many fucking times. Fine.
Are you a
I don't have to go anywhere and show your.
Now, Jones, and the point of me playing this is all these people on panel. I mean, now I speak to Alicia, and Keith Etsy, but the rest of them, I don't speak to any of them. Some of them aren't even on YouTube anymore. But Sarah, who I guess we were getting along at the time, wants to fit in with everybody. So all of a sudden, Laura became the worst fucking human being in the universe. All of a sudden, Laura was the most horrible person. That's what you hear, Jones, in. You don't know history. That's what I've been trying to tell you. You don't understand history. You don't understand any of this. And you just think because people run their mouth, it must be facts. It must be true when you couldn't be further from the truth. And you don't have to believe me. I mean, history is there. But I never threatened anybody. I never told someone I was going to fucking beat their ass or I got bail money. Like, who the fuck are you trying to impress? Like, really? Like, talk like that just shows you're a fucking lowlife. It doesn't make you look better. It doesn't make you sound good. It makes you sound like a complete trailer trash. And I know you don't live in a trailer because I've seen your house, so I'm using the term. But it makes you look like trailer trash because people are totally lying to you. But Jones, you don't see history. You only see a small part. You don't see history. You don't know what happened prior to the things I say. And that's the problem. You only see the now. You don't see what happened tons before that. And that's an issue. And then you threaten. I've never threatened her. I've never threatened you. I've never threatened one of your mods. I've never threatened any of your subs. But here you go around threatening one of my mods. And you were wrong with what they said to begin with. But I'm the bad one. Come on. That's how it's always been. What do you mean? You live and learn. Jonesin, I say what I want to say. And I don't regret it. Sometimes I do, but I'll apologize when I say something out of line. But the shit I said the other day, I don't regret that. I didn't say anything bad. I spoke facts. Some people may not like facts. Oh, well. But honestly, your opinion of me doesn't matter. But you literally threaten somebody, which is fucked up. I don't threaten anybody. I say what I say. You don't like it, don't listen.
You know what I was just going to say, Laura? So,
What?
like, I'm sitting here thinking, all right, it's like beef that you have with Jonesin, but honestly, like, Crystal's got beef with her too, and Jonesin's irritated with her. Like, her coming up here to talk to you is one thing, but like, what about Crystal? Like, Crystal is a subscriber. She doesn't have a channel. She doesn't have a lot of. It's different. So, Jonesin, you're a creator. Like, I don't know if you realize. And now I'm not saying I've not gone after a sub here and there because I have. There's some really ratchet people out there. But Crystal doesn't have a channel. Where she's supposed to go to like talk. So like you're upset with her in the chat or whatever. You don't like what she's saying in the chat. That's fine. I don't know what she's saying that's got you upset or bothered. But like how is she supposed to express herself? She doesn't have a channel. So you're a creator. There's like a little bit of a it's like a little bit unfair for you to be popping off on someone who doesn't even have a voice. Have you offered this girl a link? Like, have you offered Crystal a link and said, hey, I don't like you, but I'm willing. I drop everyone a link I talk about. If I'm talking about you, you got a link on my channel. I always pin it. Like, that's just the way it goes. Like, how's it going to fix the situation if she doesn't have a channel to like fight back? Like, it's not really a fair fight, no?
Amanda, you are so right. Jonesin, you have no right telling someone who's constantly pushed what they should and should not do. And Tiffany is right because Crystal was on her home turf. This is Crystal's home turf. We're not over on your channel. We're not running your chats. We're not doing anything. Thank you, Katie. Katie's my bestie, by the way. Like real life bestie. Nobody's telling you we're not over in your chat. She's not threatening you over on your chat. You've been over on my chat looking for content. Plain and simple. But Jonesin, nobody's forcing you to watch me. If you don't like the vile shit I say, oh fucking well, change the channel. I don't watch you. So I don't know what you normally say. Because I don't watch you. I don't like you. I don't watch you. It's that simple. Who did I tell to do something? You just threatened Crystal. In that clip that I played, you legit threatened Crystal. You're not. All right, let me tell you something, Joneson. Listen to me very, very carefully. My best friend in real life is here. Red Dragon has been with me for years, and Tiffany, who I've been close with for years. Okay? Let me make this loud and clear, and I will be as clear as day. Some bitch on the internet is never going to change me. My best friend of 35 years can't change me. Nobody's going to fucking change me. There is nothing wrong with me, though. That's what you don't realize. There is nothing wrong with me. Just because you may not like it, that doesn't make it wrong. Thank you, Katie. Katie says she speaks truth, like it or not.
Can I ask, like, I have a
She will
question.
hold firm on her opinion and will never retract a statement. She will be honest always. Thank you, Katie.
Can you hear me, Laura?
It's fucking ridiculous. But Joneson, who the fuck do you think you are? Well, I think the stuff you say is vile. And? So don't watch me. What the fuck gives you the right to think that you're gonna be like the savior? Just admit you need fucking content. And that's all it's about.
I was just gonna ask you something, but my Wi-Fi fucking disconnects sometimes. So listen, Joneson, like, what actually started this shit with you and her? Because, like, does she even know you? Like, does she? All right, she doesn't know you at all. So this is mostly like to fit in with her friends, right?
Yep. That's what I think.
Or, well, I mean, I can't speak for her or whatever because I don't know, but what is she actually? Have you guys ever even been friendly or close, or just had like YouTube situations like on channels and shit?
No, I've never been friends with her.
Okay, so what's her actual, like, so Joneson, like, what's your actual problem with Laura? Like, if I were sitting next to you at the bar and said, like, oh, what's your opinion of Laura and why? Like, what's your actual reason? What's the reason for your disdain for her and for her mods that you're taking this out on?
Content. That's what I think.
Now I want to know what she says, because until you ask these questions, like, people don't even realize, like, damn, I don't even really know her, or had she ever heard Crystal's voice? I have. She comes in my Discord and comes on voice calls and shit. Like, she is a sweetheart. How do you know you don't like someone if you never had a conversation with them?
That's exactly right.
Laura, did you offer Crystal come up?
Yeah, Crystal knows she can take a link whenever she wants.
Well, okay.
Joneson, please stop with the babe. I'm not trying to be rude, but none of us are your babe. I hate when people do that. I mean, if you were my friend, that's one thing, but you're not my friend. I'm not your babe. It's so disingenuous. It drives me nuts. Jojo, you've been here the last 4 lives. Your last 4 videos are about me. What are you talking about? Someone points something out on a stream. Bitch, you can find tons of stuff about me on any given stream. But you just, please drop this holier than fucking thou attitude. Like you're some white knight or something. Give me a fucking break. You just threatened Crystal over something that you heard wrong and still won't apologize. Bitch, get the fuck out of my chat. Bye-bye. Toodles.
I mean, the link is pinned right there. Just say what you got to say. These people come right in here and tell you right off, huh?
That's why they get banned in?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a gift of membership.
God, people are such assholes. They do this shit in my chat too, or
that's why I said I'm not even acknowledging them. And I tell them, you want me to acknowledge you, you're gonna fucking pay me. Otherwise, I'm not acknowledging you.
J. Judy J. Listen, you can't swipe Judy J's name, number one. If she knew the history, she'd think even worse of you. You really don't want people knowing the history. What do you mean you want people knowing the history? Why wouldn't you want people to know the history? The history matters. Like, you're just popping off on people. You don't even know what happened.
Brooklyn, I agree. But the problem is, you know, I was using her video. So that's the only reason why I'm even acknowledging her, because I was using her video. And she wasn't even like, all that came up like 15 minutes before I was going to go live. And it's the first time I saw it. That's why I was addressing it, you know. But Jonesin should just tell her people, her father, her mother, just stay the fuck out of my chats. I don't need the Jonesin family in my chats at all. I'm perfectly good without you guys. Hold on. My BFF is texting me.
The funniest shit happened today. I was listening to this whack job, right? She's an old wrench on my channel. And she became like hella disgruntled, right? And they're talking, it was like 3 of them up on panel, and they're pissed because I don't let them use wrenches. Like, my mods never really get to use their wrenches because I'm always like, don't time people out. Like, I say it all the time, like, don't time anybody out unless you absolutely have to, like, because you know I don't like people to be blocked and stuff. And they're like, she never even let us use our wrenches. Blah, blah, blah. And everyone's so mad.
Hey, as long as I can't get the blame.
Right. I know. I used to swipe Laura's wrench at the end of the lives and try to put him back.
It was me and it wasn't me. I'm like, I do not block anybody. Why am I getting blame here?
And then I'd be like, fuck, she caught me because I didn't put it back.
I'm like, see, I don't even have a wrench and someone's getting blocked. It's not me, I promise.
Oh my God.
I didn't see what Chris said. Hold on. It's a lot coming from you. I shared some of my dark thoughts with you. Oh.
These people make me want a greasy pizza. I don't know why. I always want greasy pizza when not, you know, people bitching and shit. They make me want pizza every time. It's cheesy, like greasy pizza. You know, they make you like stressy and shit, like ice cream and stuff at night.
As long as I have my boiled peanuts, I'm good to go.
Boiled peanuts?
Oh my God, I'm
like
hooked
the
on
spicy boiled peanut wagon?
Yes. The gas station must think I'm nuts. Walmart, I just haven't gotten back there, so I'm buying them from the gas station. I'm telling you, they probably think I'm fucking obsessed with them.
Boiled peanuts. I don't think I've ever had boiled. I've had roasted, and I have that. I just got peanuts, actually. Dry roasted peanuts, honey roasted. They're good.
Best.
I love peanuts.
Best. So the other thing, oh, someone in the chat said Laura is worse than MGL. I think at least Molly was entertaining.
Why is Selah saying rest in peace, Sarah? Please tell me Sarah did not die.
Who said that?
I'll fall out right now. Selah V. It says rest in peace, Sarah, but it doesn't have an H.
I don't get it.
Selah, who are you talking about? She doesn't know Sarah Smiles.
Selah?
Oh my God, make the sign of the cross, please, dear God.
Selah V hates me. Like, literally hates me.
Selah's all right. She comes to my chat all the time. But I don't know who she's talking about.
Exactly, Coffee. That's
the others. Okay. Well, gosh. Okay. Well, not okay. I don't know who that person is. I don't know. The other Sarah. Oh, serendipity?
Yeah, why would you bring that up?
Oh, we weren't talking about serendipity. God rest her soul. No. Oh, we were talking about Sarah Smiles.
Talking about Love Shack Sarah.
Yeah, Love Shack Sarah, but Sarah Smiles was her name long ago. No, serendipity. No.
I don't know why it even came up. but I
don't
can see
either.
where maybe she was confused.
Oh, geez. Okay.
But here's another one. Now, after watching it, I realize that it's probably she's talking about the other purple, but she's writing like perps and stuff. Do you know there's a Queen OG?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Who is that?
Queen OG, she's the one that she used to go live about Bullhorn. I don't know if she's been live about her lately. I think she has like Bullhorn Betty TM or something next to her name, Queen OG. And then there's who was the other person you said?
This purple, I think it's purple.
Oh, purple. Yeah. So she covers like Michael Vaughn and stuff, like talks to Brandy Neal. Like she's got a whole bunch of drama over there. I don't keep up with her. Some of the people I talk to do, but I don't know enough about Purple Nights or whatever the hell. Wasn't she around here?
I saw I was somehow
Wasn't she a mod for you, Laura?
No.
Ever?
Mm-mm.
I swear she was.
But I come across her channel and this is what I see. And I'm like, okay, I don't have mods by that name. I don't know who the hell she's talking about. She's like, proof that ex-Billy Badass is perps, Heidi, Jenna, Glasshouse, and more. I don't even know who these people are. But I'm like, is she talking about me?
See, that's going to cause confusion with people calling her.
That's why I'm like, you know what? She needs to change her name. Because when someone says perps, I'm
She's
like,
not going to.
That's usually me. But then here she writes, why is she after Purple Phoenix now? So I'm like, okay, I am a little confused, but I'm assuming she's talking about Purple Phoenix. But when she puts perps in, well, that's me. So I was kind of pissed off. But I just didn't know who she was. I'm like, who is she?
She's I mean, I don't know who she is. I've not really watched her much either. She's a little she sounds a little sedated for my liking, but I mean, I don't know her personally.
But I mean, I don't think I've ever seen her. Like the only QOG I thought was Queen Bee's other channel.
Queen OG is she used to cover Bullhorn. I thought you were talking about Purple Nights, or she was Purple Nights and now she's Purple Phoenix or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, she's Purple Phoenix. See, I don't
it's
even
like a drama from like
Ziggy
drama, and Purple is like Ziggy drama, or used to be. I don't, like I said, I haven't watched her in a while. She's cool. She comes in my chat. She's all right. She's nice to me. Mm-hmm.
Well, Purple Phoenix needs to change her name or something. Or
that's never going to happen.
Referring to her as perps.
She's in a completely different community, and she probably doesn't ever plan on changing her name.
No, she had some beef with QB in them. I don't know why. It was some weird something.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? What was it?
I don't know. I was driving somewhere far away. So I think maybe when me and Dayton went on that retreat, she had QB. I think it was first time I ever heard Nicolina. I may be mixing it up, but QB had this something to do with Phoenix and they were all fighting. And I don't remember. I honestly don't remember, but it had something to do with her fighting with Purple Phoenix, and Purple Phoenix made some bullshit on QB's panel, something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was something pretty intense. And then Purple Phoenix kind of got outed from this community. But I don't.
6 Up has a problem with everybody. 6 Up's an asshole.
That's what it was. Yes. 6 Up was on QB's panel arguing with Purple Phoenix or defending her stance when it came to Purple. It was something like that.
6 Up is a dick rider, dude. Like she's a complete dick rider. She literally was obsessed with Ziggy for the longest time, like made it her day job. And you know what? I thought she was cool, gave her a chance, turned out to be a complete lunatic. You know what? There are a bunch of psychos running around here.
Well, that's very true. That is 100% true.
The 6 Up will literally kiss your ass, and then she'll just talk shit. She's just like many around here.
Honey Boo Boo, that's a hard no. Coffee and Conversation is not M's.
Well, that's a name I haven't seen in a hot minute, like years.
I agree.
Oh, Jesus.
Sayla will be in big trouble when a master finds out that TM and her are cool. You may get kicked from the MG. What's MGS?
She's talking about Nicolina, I think. No, Sayla's always come around. She just.
Oh, Sayla, my guts.
I don't think she'll get shit.
No, Coffee and Conversation has been around for years.
I've always heard that was M's too.
No. Coffee and Conversation has been a Patreon of mine for years. Yeah, that's real. That's Honey Boo Boo. No, not real life Honey Boo Boo. YouTube Honey Boo Boo.
That's Honey Boner 69, or what was her 2969?
Don't bring up that name, because then he's gonna bring someone back from the dead.
Fuck.
He's already back from the dead.
Oh, for real?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Quietly.
Okay.
Quietly, but yeah, she's around. But I can't say anything.
Well, that probably explains Honey Boo Boo's presence in the chat. No, I don't know. I have no clue. I haven't been over here, so.
Did you see that video I kind of think it was her that did it, but I have no proof. But I just want to say thank you if it was, or whoever did it. The video of MM.
No,
they made a 4-minute video, and this had to take some time.
Who's the channel?
4-minute video. Someone did. I don't know. They took it down. I guess they didn't want to share it. But
what was the name of the channel?
The Backup.
Never heard of it.
A brand new channel, and they made a 4-minute video of MM saying my name, and they named it Laura.
Shut up.
It went on for 4 minutes, and the funny thing is that we thought that was over the course of like months or years. Even no, that was in like 30 minutes or something. That she said my name that many times within that one live. I was like, wow. So yeah, it was pretty funny. Oh, MG is Mean Girls Club.
Yeah, that's Nicolina's little fucking cult she's got. It's weird. I don't even know who belongs to it. I don't pay enough attention to the bitch, honestly, but
oh yeah.
No, I don't think. Okay, so.
But yeah, I was just wondering who this was. I was like, I don't know.
No one's giving you shit, Honey Boo Boo. Calm down. No one's giving you shit. No one.
No, so I saw her. She was in
I'm cool. I just haven't seen her in a while. That's the only reason why I said I haven't seen her in a hot minute. I'm not giving her shit. It's all good.
I know. I think she I just saw her. Maybe it was in Alicia's chat the other day, but I literally just saw her.
I just asked about her a couple weeks ago, I think, or maybe I was telling a story and I brought her up, and I was like, you know what? I haven't seen her in a while. And I really did think, well, I hope she's all right. If you don't see people in a while, you do think like, well, I hope they're okay or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I did tell her to choke on her oxygen, so she probably thinks I don't care about her, but I don't, I do wonder if people are okay from time to time.
Oh, OG Queen is close with Justin, or Queen OG. Oh, okay.
She likes everybody. Queen OG goes in pretty much everywhere. Like she seems to just, float around wherever,
Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying. I was looking at someone's chat, and I could have sworn that I mean, I know I saw her. I just don't remember if it was Alicia's or maybe Randy's. One of them. But those are really the only two chats I'll look in from that side. So it's got to be the Alicia or Randy that I saw her in. But I really do want to say it was Alicia's, but I might be wrong. It could have been Randy's. Huh. Yeah, it was something like 30 minutes but it was definitely just from that live that she said my name that many times. I was like, wow, that's embarrassing.
Honestly, let me tell you something. No woman that blows up a photo of you and sticks you on their wall, then dances for their husband wearing your photo wrapped around them is any kind of fuck around, find out type of person. She's a moron and she's embarrassing herself. But
yeah, but
she's not
honestly,
gonna come over
thing
here
is, I don't even know her. Like I've
Yeah,
never.
I think it should stay that way, honestly. I don't think that would go well. I don't.
The only thing I heard is that she's a real lifer. That's the only thing I heard.
She's a fucking weirdo. Yeah.
How did you get involved? Because of Benny?
It's kind of complicated. She's just lying about some things and they need to be cleared up. And there's involvement with some, things that matter when it comes to Summer's case. So it's not even about her. It's more so about the truth for me. That's all I really care about.
But how'd she hook up with Benny?
Oh, I couldn't tell you how they hooked up. I don't know. I truly don't. I don't know the story of them. I couldn't even tell you.
Oh. He's there for a minute there. All I heard was her name everywhere. Nicolina looking at, I'm like, who is this Nicolina
Laura,
chick?
that's because she was going everywhere trying to get in with, she wanted to come over to this side and like get in with people,
Well, why though?
I don't know. I don't. I have no clue. I really don't know.
Oh.
Yeah. A real lifer, I guess. Yeah. So for some people, she has been. But it's funny because I never had any problems with Nicolina actually till just recent when she turned on Benny and yeah, but she's trying to do this like walk it back type thing where she's acting like she cares about him and she's saying that he relapsed or something. And this is a tough love situation type deal. Right. And I mean, I see right through her bullshit, but,
a piece of shit. Anyway, you slice it. Benny
the thing is, she's not going to pull one over on what she's trying to do. Is not going to fly. Not with the bullshit. She's trying. It means, like I was saying before, some things mean things to certain people that don't mean shit to other people. And what she's got going on means a hell of a lot, in my opinion, to someone that's really gone above and beyond to interfere, like sticking fake feds on Jody Sue, right? Putting her in a hotel room and telling her this is a federal agent she's talking to. Like Nicolina's trying to pretty much harbor this stupid biatch, and I'm just not going for it. And it's not about Benny. It's not about Nicolina. I don't care about Nicolina. Like, she's not somebody that I care to ever speak to. I went into her chat real quick. I got blocked, so I had to address her, but she took it all the way. Like, went to Walgreens and blew up, like, for real. This thing is like the size of a Tupac poster, like that used to hang on the wall. huge. And she got all shitty and stuff. Like, she's just really an odd ball. But I will say, I said it today, I give her an A+ for effort, because I did actually laugh for quite a while. It was funny. I don't know, maybe I just didn't know how to take it. You remember when JT puts your face on the t-shirt and shit? So, like, isn't that awkward? It's odd. You don't really know how to receive something like that. In all actuality, I think it's more so you have to wonder, do they just like you that much? You don't know. People get these weird infatuations with people, and when they do things like that, there's got to be something underlying, you know what I mean? Like, that's just not normal. But and especially when I have never even fucking talked to this lady. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I mean, the only time I've ever heard anything about her was that she was friends with Benny, and someone, I forgot who, someone played a stream and she was calm as can be. And I said, I don't understand, why does everyone think this woman's so bad? She sounds fine.
You know what? Like I said, I never had any issues with her until what she's trying to do is basically say that, okay, so this is the way she wants it. But the thing is I wasn't trying to get in on anything, and I didn't give a fuck. She has a bunch of women that she's like harboring, basically saying that they were abused by Benny, but she's like coming at me saying, and don't you try to get in on. I'm not trying to get on anything. I'm over the shit that happened with Benny months ago. Like, I don't care what she's got going on. I was taking a nap listening to her the other day. I fell asleep. Only reason I was watching was because it was about some bullshit that I was interested in. Next thing I knew, I woke up to her screaming in my fucking ear like a banshee and screaming my name. And I'm like, what the hell, dude? Like, I don't even know what she's pissed about. So I went back and listened. And it's like she basically was trying to keep me out of being a part of, but I didn't want to be a part of anything. It's just really fucking weird. And whatever her issue is her own issue. Like I said, I don't even know her, and I don't really have issues with her. I do have issues with some of the things she does, but I don't watch her on the regular. I don't have any kind of, never had a friendship with the lady. I mean, she's definitely got some problems for sure, and she's a trash bag. But
See, that's another problem that's wrong with this community, or all of these communities. The amount of hate that people have for somebody that they've never even fucking met or never friends with. Everyone that I pretty much, for the most part, have issues with, I was pretty close with them.
Yeah, see, this is different. Like, she'll just come at you for no reason. Like, you don't even know the bitch. It's different when you have had a relationship with somebody, like I've fallen out with many people over my time here, but very seldom do I run into someone I don't know who is just odd. Kind of like, that's why I asked you about Jones, and I was like, do you know her? Like, what's the deal? Because like I've talked to Laura about this stuff, but like not in depth. You know what I mean? We don't talk like, hey, tell me about Jones today. Like, usually when I talk to Laura, it's, I don't know. She asked me about, hey, which candle label? I thought she was making me a candle, but she just wanted my opinion on a label. I told my girls in Discord, I was like, oh, I think Laura's making me a candle.
I owe you a candle. I do.
And then, no, you don't. You sent me 3 candles, I think, for free.
Yeah, but I never sent you the one that I was supposed to send you before you.
Oh,
yeah,
the one with the kiss on it.
Yeah, I haven't done
that one. Yeah, whatever happened to that candle?
I still have it.
You do?
Sent them, yeah. I just never.
Oh, I loved that one. It was like a champagne color, wasn't it? With like a glitter kiss on it, with a TM or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
I
loved that.
just haven't said it.
Yeah, so, but that's why I asked you about Jonesing, because it's odd when you don't have like a foundation with somebody or whatever. That's why I said, like, what is their actual beef with you? Is it just to fit in? You know what I mean? Like, of course, people can form opinions of you if you're on YouTube and publicly or whatever. Okay, I get that. But like the hatred part, I mean, listen, it's a little much to, I mean, this woman is saying that she has a video of me with my legs up over my head playing with a dildo. Like, I swear to God, Laura, I swear to you, the shit that she's saying is off the wall. And I don't even know this lady, and nothing of the sort exists of me anywhere. It's just, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
People, my opinion, people need someone to fight. And I've noticed this.
Yeah, but I don't have time for that shit. I have actually care about the bones of it.
If you ignore, I've learned this. If you ignore these people,
I can't ignore this one though, because it's not about her. See, it's not about Nick. I don't care about her, and I don't care about what she's got going on. What I care about is the other person she's trying to fucking protect and trying to help and trying to basically funneling over 100 people into a shit show that I know all about. So I can't sit back and ignore it, right? This is the thing. I don't, like I said, I don't care about her. She's the last thing on my list of things to do. But I'll make the time if it has to do with Summer, right? So
hang on, hold on 1 second. Hold the panel. I gotta feed the dog. Hold on.
Hold the panel.
Hold
Hey,
the panel.
Brenda. She is in love with BK is the issue. If she's in love with Benny, she's got a funny way of showing it. Well, she's married. Like, not that that matters, I don't think, but she probably so excited that I guess she's already talking about over here and has been. Someone came in here and said she's talking about us over here somewhere. I don't care. But you never know. Laura and her might hit it off. They might like each other. You really don't know how the wind will blow, right? They could totally hit it off. They might like each other. I personally, like I said, I never had a problem with her. I know I don't like her. I'll tell you that right now. But my issue is with Penny Fizzle, not Nicolina so much.
All right. No, I went in the kitchen for a minute and I freaking to grab something, and I noticed the dog had like zero food.
Oh, baby, doesn't have food.
And it's not so bad for Buka because he usually only eats in the morning, but poor Winston.
What do you do? Oh, does he eat all of his food?
No.
Oh.
Winston will eat Buka's food like throughout the day and stuff. He needs, to have food all the time because
do they share the same bowl?
No. Winston has his bowl, but Buka always eats out of his bowl. So, but as long as Buka's got food in his bowl, I know that Winston won't go hungry if Buka eats his bowl.
Right.
Because some reason Buka thinks
Laura, I'm sure that he would have made it till you noticed.
What?
I'm sure he would have made it till you noticed. I know you don't starve your dog.
What do you mean?
I said, you got all nervous. I said, I'm sure that you would have noticed.
Oh.
And he would have lived.
The ASPCA is going to be called now.
Oh my God. Probably. So wait, what was this live supposed to be about? I think I forgot already. I asked you the other night if you wanted to do a live. What did I ask you to do a live for? I don't even know.
We didn't actually come up with a topic. We didn't really have a topic.
No, there was something because I was like, let's do a live on, I think I said Sunday night because I knew it was my night off and I'd have time. but I don't remember what I said to have a live about. You were talking about something and I came in here real quick. I didn't have time to stay.
I was talking about the lawsuit the other night.
What lawsuit?
Betty Butthead lawsuit. Bonehead Betty first week beat.
Oh, that's right. Who is suing? Oh, who's she suing again?
Queen Bee.
Oh yeah. What for?
Harassment. I was gonna say, yeah, defamation. Harassment.
Dang, yeah, Betty's nuts too when it comes to that. Hasn't she done that before?
Yep.
Oh fuck. Who'd she do that to the first time? I don't remember.
Crude as fuck.
That's right. Okay, and he got fucked up by that, didn't he?
No.
No?
What happened was they went after his family.
Okay.
And they, like, that was when her and JLR were like pretty tight.
Yeah.
And they like fucked with his mother's online business.
Uh-huh.
They fucked with a lot of shit in his life.
Yeah.
But that was all before court. So by the time court happened, he was like, fuck it, just settle out of court or whatever. I gave her $500 and he left. Yeah.
Wow, she could have made more going live on YouTube and put Summer's name in the title, grifting off of the missing. What the hell is she wasting her time for?
Well, here's
He
the
is
thing.
such a pain in the ass. I know you don't mind Betty, but I don't really. I haven't clicked on Betty in a long time.
I don't even listen to Betty.
It's been probably almost like a year, I swear.
I've never liked her. I never claimed to like her.
Oh, I thought that you were all right with her.
I can't stand Betty. But I mean, I'm a right.
You defended her. Why do I feel crazy right now?
Hell no. I've
my
never
gosh.
supported that psycho.
Bullhorn?
Yeah, Bullhorn. I've never supported her. I've already told Molly to stay away from her.
Yeah. What is Betty even doing now?
Well, she is suing Queen Bee.
Yeah.
What we know, I mean, I can't say for sure. Hey, Baby Blues. Wow, you guys are all coming out of the woodwork.
Baby Blues. Oh my God.
I
haven't seen Baby Blues in like 2 years.
Me neither.
Hey, Baby Blues.
I don't know what triggered it. Nobody has seen the actual paperwork of what she's going after. But I do know that because she's filed in Queen Bee's state, and there is a dollar amount involved, that's defamation because you don't get money for harassment. If it was harassment, it would be done in her own state. But it's not. It's in it's being done in Queen Bee's state. So that just tells me that she's going after for defamation, which she's going to have a very hard time to prove. I think she should have gone for harassment and she'd have a much better case. But,
harassment?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but harassment has to be like, there's like stipulations, you know what I mean? Like defamation might be easier, I guess. Maybe. Listen, Betty probably. Is she still friends with Jonathan?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, because listen, he should have just been an attorney, Jonathan.
Nah.
Laura, he's a bit savvy when it comes to that shit.
It's because he spent 10 years in prison.
Well, he's also sued like literally he's in the Guinness Book of
But
World
he's never
Records.
won. But he's never won.
I know, but he knows all the laws and shit. Like, this is the thing. So I don't know. Is it defamation though? If it's true? No, it's not. How's she gonna win if Queen Bee's spitting facts about her? Is the question.
That's why I said she would have a better range for harassment. She would have a better argument with harassment.
Jen between something like that, maybe. I don't really know. It's a kind of a long story. Yes, they are sickos. It's gross, but hey, it's totally accepted around here. Well, not around here, but you know what I mean. I don't know.
I don't know. My feeling is I don't give a fuck what goes on in someone's personal life. Not my business.
They only care when it's like me or you, or I don't know. I guess it depends on who you are. They want to be up in your business all the time.
Well, Joneson showed tonight the hypocrisy of all of them.
I just wish that she'd be a little bit more open to coming up and talk. And for Crystal, I feel bad because Crystal's a subscriber and she's a mod. And this is the thing, like I'm not as close to Crystal as you are, obviously. You know what I mean? Like she's been around with you for a long time, but Crystal's always been really kind to me. And I remember when that first night that you, because I didn't know about all the stuff that had gone on. And when I found out it was Crystal that they were talking about, I'm like, what the hell? Crystal's so nice. I've never seen her be unkind. You know what I mean? And it's not fair to do to Crystal because, first of all, she doesn't have a channel. Like I said before, she doesn't have of course, she can come here. She could come to me. I would always give her a voice. I would always give her a platform if she needed it. Like if you weren't around or something, she needed something, she could always come to me. But it's not the same. People don't want to. Laura, do you remember way back when I made my channel, I was like, I cannot continue to keep going on people's panels to clear shit up. Like I would come over here or wherever to speak my piece because people were attacking me for whatever. It might have been a comment I left or whatever. I was allowed to have an opinion, but I had nowhere to talk. And the reason I made my channel was so I could defend myself. Like Joneson's got to understand, going after your mod, that's fine and great. A lot of my mods get attacked too. This is what people do when they can't get to you. They go after the people around you, the people close to you. That's what they're gonna do, and you know that. But it's hard for people when, like, for Joneson to know Crystal doesn't have a channel, doesn't have her own platform to go live whenever she needs to. She knows that's not a fair fight. You know what I mean?
If Crystal isn't allowed to say whatever she wants in her home base, then you need to reevaluate being on YouTube, because everybody's allowed to say whatever the fuck they want on their own home base without somebody taking it and making a video about it and threatening their life. Plain and simple.
Yeah. She said it's frustrating as a sub. It's punching down for a creator to come at me. Yeah, Crystal, and then you only get so many. People don't realize you only get like 200 characters in a chat. You don't get to sit up here and say what you have to say for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, 4 hours, whatever. You have no platform. It's very suffocating to be in a chat and not be able to, express what you got to.
Someone's watching you and is going to threaten you. Fuck that.
Yeah. And she's a subscriber.
And
she's
then
no threat to
Johnson. Somebody else. And then try to call out someone else's vile behavior. Okay.
Like, why does she feel Crystal's a threat? It's so odd that it's Crystal of all people.
Because it gives her somebody that she can talk shit about. That's why.
Honey Boo Boo, you trying to say I should plead insanity?
That's all it is.
Maybe I should. Fuck.
It's Joneson having content.
I think maybe it's not even about content, Laura, but it's about fitting in, or like, being able to talk about the same thing or having the same thing in common. I don't truly know what's going on, all of it, but for, the stuff with Crystal has been going on for a while. Like, they're going to have to talk about it and shit soon before.
Not until tonight.
Huh?
I didn't know about it until tonight.
No, because remember when you came on my panel, something was going on with Crystal and Joneson.
No, Johnson's brand new.
No.
Yeah.
When you came on my panel a couple weeks ago, Joneson and Crystal were having problems then too. Remember?
Oh.
Crystal, am I nuts?
Problems.
Yeah,
I know that
something happened.
Crystal has her opinions.
Yes, but Joneson was irritated with her even then. So it's been going on for a while.
Oh.
It's because I'm Laura's mod. Laura didn't give her the attention she was seeking. So she goes, yes, Crystal, they do it to my mods too. They do it to my subscribers. When they can't get a reaction out of me because I'm so good at ignoring people, they always go after the people I care about.
It's ridiculous.
She says she's been going after me for a while. Crystal, have you tried to take a link over there? Have you tried to
No, we don't
try to deal with her? What?
We don't even watch her.
I know, but I'm saying, like, if she wants it to stop, has she tried to, handle it?
I didn't think you were in Alicia's chat, honey boo boo. What are you talking about?
You just said that's where you thought you saw her.
No, Sarah, not honey boo boo. No. She said, where have I seen M's? I said I either saw it in Alicia's chat or in Randy's chat.
I think I got confused because I was like, I haven't seen Honey Boo Boo in a hot minute. And then you were like, oh, I just saw her in someone's chat.
No, I was talking about M's.
Oh, okay.
But just what I'm saying is this whole holier than now people need to back the fuck up. Worry about your own fucking streams. Worry about your own fights. Don't cause more fights.
So where's everything now with you and Queen Bee? Is it settled or no?
Are you serious, Leslie? Why'd she block you? Why would she
not
block
know?
you? No, Leslie's a big supporter of Molly.
Maybe it was an accident.
I don't think she's a Patreon or anything, but I don't know why she would block her.
Maybe it's an accident. She should message her. If you said she's a Patreon of hers?
I said I don't think she's a Patreon.
Oh, well, then I don't know. I don't know how that will go.
Misinterpreted my words.
I'll behave. Oh, okay. Leslie, give her some time. She's pretty forgiving with people if she, doesn't want your left arm and your right leg. I don't think Joneson is looking for peace. I've tried and she ramped it up. Her videos she threatened was from 2 days ago for a comment from a month ago. Yeah, see, that's weird.
Content. These people are running out of content. They can't talk about Betty. They're not going to talk about JLR. They've burned fucking Dolly into the ground. So who's left?
Burned Dolly into the ground. Dolly, Laura, he lives with a pedo, right?
No. What I'm saying is you can only talk about Dolly so much.
Oh.
They've killed it, beating a dead horse.
Yeah, I know, but look how long people talk about you for, or me, years.
Yeah, but Dolly, they just keep growing, Dolly.
Yeah, well, that's why I always say, don't plug that bitch. You're gonna grow her channel. I say that about a bunch of people. I always say that's why I used to make names for people. You make names for people, and you don't give them the clout,
Yeah, but what I've noticed, what I was saying before, when it comes to a lot of these people, if you ignore them, that gives them more fuel.
I know it does.
I think if you ignore them, that just gives them the right to say whatever the fuck they want.
Laura, I agree with you completely. I have tried. I've ignored so many people for so long, and it really does make it worse. It's the craziest thing because I don't think I've ever been so good at ignoring people, and I've watched as it intensifies and intensifies it as long as you ignore it. And then you speak your piece and they shut right the fuck up. Like, it's the strangest thing.
Oh, in my case, after I stop ignoring them,
Yeah.
all of a sudden I'm the bad one.
Yeah, they only care about your reaction to it.
Yeah. And that's what they're notorious for. Let's just worry about Laura's reaction. Let's not worry about what caused her to say that. Like talking about me for 2 fucking years straight. And me totally ignoring her and never saying a word. That's okay. And bashing me, bashing my business, bashing every aspect of my life.
And she's not really gotten any better, no.
I say one thing, and all of a sudden I'm the bad one. Sit your fat ass down.
Has she calmed down at all or no?
Oh, no.
Not at all?
No. I honestly really don't watch her, but this video says it all. This video absolutely says it all. And I don't know. So allegedly, after the video, I heard she hasn't said anything about me, which is a shock.
All right. Well, maybe it'll calm down a little bit. Maybe she'll find something to do for now.
That what?
Maybe she'll find something to do for now, or maybe she'll move on eventually. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be good.
Everyone's kind of going after Black Queen.
Why would she do?
She's a racist pig.
Oh, Jesus. She's back.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Would she come back? What'd she come back with? What was her first title?
To go after Molly's mods.
It's always about Molly.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wondered if Molly pays her or something.
I said, bitch, be honest with me. Are you involved? She said, Laura, I have not even fucking spoken to her. I said, okay. I said, because everyone seems to think you're behind this. She goes, absolutely not.
I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly, I had asked Marissa about that because we were talking about something. This was a long time ago. And I had said, it seems like, Black Queen kind of like, it looks like she's, doing it for you. She was like, no, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know what's real and what's not,
No, I don't think she wouldn't go after her own people. There's no reason Molly go after her own people.
I think she puts her name in the title to get noticed quicker.
Yeah, but it doesn't work. And that's why I also don't understand why people are going after her. She gets like 6 people in her lives.
Yeah, right.
Like literally.
I know, all she does is smoke weed and cook chicken.
Thank you. I said that the other day. I said the only time I've ever watched her is her and her boyfriend was sitting there.
Is she still with the same guy?
I don't know. They were sitting there e-begging, eating chicken wings.
Yep, she cooks fried chicken and she smokes weed and that's about it.
Yep. And I said, and I like stopped for a second. I said, hold up. I don't want to sound racist. She really was eating chicken, like fried chicken.
No, that's all she does is she literally, she cooks on lives. Like she fries chicken like every night. They eat like kings over there. Those people eat like fucking crazy. It's crazy. She goes live and then she'll fight with her boyfriend or whatever. And he'll cheat on her. She'll bring him back. Then she'll cook for him. They do the mukbang shit on her lives. They order out. They smoke blunts. And that's it.
Yep.
And they sit in the bedroom on lives. But I don't know if they're together or nothing.
Starflower says the creators are projecting onto everyone else. I agree with you. Everything that they do, they're projecting on everyone else. 100%. Tony, you were in there admitting what you said and what you meant. I don't know what you mean.
Tony.
Yeah, I'm reading chat.
I don't see it, Tony, though. Oh, Tony, New York.
Yeah, Tony, New York. Yeah, Tony doesn't need to answer to something that was a month ago. Should we go through all of Jones's chats and QB's chats. Well, this is really Joan. This is not even QB. Should we go through all of Joan's in chats and go after every single person that's got something to say? I mean, do you realize how fucking stupid this looks? As a matter of fact, while I have Jones's video up,
Do it. Might as well. She's doing it to your people. Laura, you know what? I always say an eye for an eye. You guys start treating people the way they treat you. And I don't care. I don't care anymore. From now on, people are going to have to get used to me doing exactly what they fucking do to me. I'm going to do to them. And if they don't like it, then they're going to have to figure it out.
here, Kate the Great says the woman is like 50. It blows me away. She still hasn't grown out of her bratty, hateful teenager-like phase. What?
Okay,
Kate?
so she's complimenting your looks, Laura. She just said you basically have the skin and the face of a teenager.
Yeah, this is Jones's channel.
Yeah, but that's a compliment. See, the hate, it doesn't come from a hateful place. It comes from jealousy. Listen what she just, read that again.
This woman is like 50. It's talking about, it blows me away. She still hasn't grown out of her bratty, hateful teenager-like phase. I'm not the hateful one. Are you fucking idiot?
Teenager-like face. So she's saying you look like a teenager. That's
No.
a compliment.
No. She's not saying I look like a teenager. She's saying that I'm so hateful.
Laura, you're supposed to go with that.
Oh, okay.
All right, keep going. Shut up.
Threats to call authorities and pushing the mandated reporter crap, then trying to gaslight me like I never saw it. See, but this is why we can't have these people in my chat, because they fucking twist shit around. Hate's an evil word. She just don't know how to act. She should be saying that while looking in a mirror. I still say she asked for a truce to one, get back in with the cool kid. Oh, hold up a second. There is nothing cool about anyone over there. I'm sorry, and I don't want to be a dick or start anything. They're all fucking low-life criminals with long history of criminal records. There is nothing cool about them. Sorry, not sorry. And MM doesn't even speak to her fucking family. There's nothing cool about her at all.
Laura, listen, let me say this really quick because I think it's important. All right. So, all right. So really quick in a nutshell, before you go on, sorry. I used to really, you used to like Leanna. I used to like her. And I thought she was so cool, just like everybody else, like super chill, nothing, literally got along, no problems. But once it goes bad, it goes all the way bad. People have to experience that for themselves if they have that experience. If they don't, that's great. Some people don't have the same experience. Listen, she can be the worst. You know what I mean? I could be the worst. You could be the worst. It's all in your experience with somebody. They don't have the same experience you do. They don't know that side. They don't know the history. These are new people. So you've got a new creator who doesn't know anything about the history of this community telling her subscribers who don't know anything what she doesn't know. She's telling them what she doesn't know, right? Get that? So it's actually, she's doing a major disservice to the people in her chat. She's pretty much leading her subs in the, it's almost like dishonest,
Yep, it sure is.
But
then we got the lies.
Yeah.
Always getting screenshots and running with it before getting any context. Oh, you mean, are you speaking to your own creator there, Skippy? Then Felony Melanie, because she probably is a felon.
Felony Melanie, is that a name?
She probably is a felon.
I'm fucking dead.
She said QB sold crack to kids. It don't get any lower than that, lying Laura. You fucking stupid ass bitch. I never said that she sold crack to kids. That's Dolly, that's Betty, and that's JLR. So the only one fucking lying is you. So I got bail money, felony. You want to go at it?
But listen, Laura, you gotta.
I'm treating her chat and her mods the way
I know, right? And I told you to do that, but I want to say this. It's hard, and I always have to tell myself these people are getting the information from people that aren't telling them the truth or the whole truth or being honest or whatever. They're being led by it's the creator's fault. It really is. Joneson is responsible for letting that bullshit. You know, she needs to correct people. No, it wasn't Laura that said that about QB. It was so and so who said it, right? Like, she's not doing that. That's on her. These people are being led astray because they have no clue what the fucking truth is and they don't know where to find it. People need to ask. I always say this, ask to see it. Ask to see if somebody says, even if they believe it. I literally ask to see everything. When people come to me and I don't care who it is, be my best friend. I'm like, where's the link at? They already know. They already know I'm not going to do shit with anything until I hear it, see it for myself. And people need to do that themselves. If they can't be bothered to ask, hey, do you have the link to that? Like, if someone's sitting on a panel telling you something happened and you don't ask to see it or hear it, it didn't happen, you know?
I agree. Then I'm so glad you are having your say, Jones, in. The fact she completely ignored you in her idea of a truce says a lot. What exactly does that say? Okay, let me remind the ignorant people in her chat, like sassy since birth. I think your name should have been dumbass since birth. Because the truce, I asked for the truce. I mean, I've only said this 36,000 times because Psycho Stalker had named certain people. That is who I asked for a truce from. If she didn't name someone, then there was no point in talking about them because they weren't named. If Psycho Stalker named you, then I named you in the truce. And then Jenna says, and that's her business. How? Jenna, I think you need maybe were dropped on your head because none of this is Jones's business. None of it. If more than one or two people saying it may be not lies. Cupcake, please learn how to speak proper English and don't say Laura because you heard someone else say it. You're a follower. Felony Melanie, I may have to join you. This is infuriating, and I will not have acceptable vocabulary in a minute. Oh, so Jones in saying, bitch, I'm going to do this, bitch. I'm going to do that, bitch. That's okay? That's acceptable language? Oh, my God. My conclusion, kids turned 18, graduated in May. Child support ended at graduation. She needs the drama to make up the difference in support she's not getting now. Audacity, once again, running your fucking mouth about something you know nothing about. Their father is so far fucking behind, I'm still getting child support. I actually just got a payment yesterday. So once again, you know nothing.
I'm so glad, Laura.
Hold on. The motherfucker's only paying me $300 a month for both kids for the last fucking, 16 years? You have no clue what the fuck you're talking about. But you run your mouth based on bullshit. I made way more money 6 months ago than I do now because of idiots like you that run your mouth with fucking lies. So do yourself a favor. If I see you in my chat again, I'm going to block your dumb ass because you are a typical, let me run my mouth about shit that I know absolutely nothing about. Typical QB lowlife. Bye-bye. She's the one that needed mental help. Let's see. Oh, it's so infuriating to them. You were there with me when that went down. I sent her and Queen all the screenshots. Now I have memory issues. I mean, Joneson, you want me to go after your fucking people? I'll have a field day. You're worried about fucking Crystal? Bitch, I will have a field day dragging every single one of your subs that talk shit about me.
Laura, why don't you go back to the way you used to be? I keep saying that.
You want to go hard at people?
Yes.
Tell you what I
Start fucking shit up again. Like, listen, this is. I say this all the time.
I'll tell you why I won't.
All right.
Every single person that goes hard at people have lost their channel. I'm not losing. I work hard. Every single one of them. Or, all right, maybe not just channel, but monetization as well. Every single one of them.
Like, if I was to lose my monetization tomorrow, it would affect me none. Do you know what I mean? Like,
it literally pays my rent every month.
I know. Well, I know. But Laura, that's dangerous. Like, I worry because this platform is so unstable. I get it. Don't do anything to, put your channel at risk or whatever, but I just worry about this place is nuts. Like, people wake up and their channel's just gone. Like, I've always said, like, if I woke up tomorrow, it was gone. Yeah, of course I'd be sad, but thank God I don't rely on you. I didn't come here for, like, you actually have always been very, like, straight up, like, I'm here for, to make a living and whatnot and, support your bills and whatever. And, I know your channel is important to you. Mine's important to me too. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't want to lose it, of course, but, I don't think you would lose your channel.
But here's the thing too, unlike these other losers, I worked hard for my channel. Yeah. This channel, like, people that are new don't know, I had a drama channel with almost 10,000 subs. Now it's down to like 7,000 because I turned to a Lifetime movie channel. But I had other channels that were monetized. This was my true crime channel. And I worked very fucking hard to get where I am, to get the subs that I have. I could go hard. I could go back to, dragging people I'm so way past that. But one thing I do want to point out is their hypocrisy. Somebody needs to call out their hypocrisy every fucking chance they can. And that's what I'm here to do. They think that they're holier than thou. They are worse than I've ever been. Her chat is 10 times worse than 2 people in my chat. 2 fucking people in my chat they have a problem with. I have a problem with 50 people in her chat. But you don't see me fucking ragging on every single one of them with their lies and hypocrisy. A blank slate, shut the fuck up, you flip-flopping hoe. And then someone says everything revolves around sex with her. What? How does everything revolve around? Like, these people are fucking clueless.
Sex with you?
They
must be listening to the wrong community, because I can tell you pretty much everybody makes everything about sex. You're not one of them.
I'm not one of them.
You don't make shit about sex. That's bullshit.
Because what I was talking about, was the comment about I said, these people act like I fucked their husbands, that's not making everything about sex. That's making a statement. Like, these people, I honestly see why they all stay together, because they're all fucking dumb. They literally dumb. They think, just like Jones and is all mad at Crystal, thinking that had to do with, that had to do with her mother. It had nothing to do with her mother. And they're just not intelligent enough to understand logic. me making one comment, now everything has to do with sex? What? Like, they're just not intelligent enough for me. I feel like they're not even intelligent enough to fight with. And then you have one that says, oh, Laura was a pregnant stripper. What? Like, what is what I did 25 fucking years ago have anything to do with YouTube? Just saying. Kate the Great, oh my God, I would drag you from here to fucking tomorrow.
Amanda T said she thinks it's about you talking about penis size. Did you talk about someone's penis size or something?
I made a comment. Yeah. I made a comment about Gina Diamond. One comment. And I said, I forgot what it was over. But I said something like, do you want me talking about your dick or something? It was something like that. It was one comment. Nothing was centered around sex. So even if it was true that it was that one comment, that's not everything centered around sex. As if they're entitled to speak on someone's life 25 years ago. Exactly, Tyra. Like, then someone else said she needs
Laura, I think a lot of people here are truly like deprived of sex. I do. I think there's a lot of people on this platform that haven't had it in a long time. I think that there are some really freaky people on here too that are sick. Like, you know, some of these people are obsessed with sex themselves. They'll just say that all you do is talk about sex just so they can say sex. Like, you know what I mean? They're weird. Weird ass people.
Like, tell me how this makes sense. Who needs to lie when it comes out of her own mouth? What?
Don't make sense. I know. Then most of them don't make much sense. So you ever, Laura, how embarrassing. Do you ever sit at your live and read a comment and you're like, oh my God, let me read this over. And it doesn't make sense like 4 times?
All the time. Mm-hmm. And they all lie and then call me a liar. And they only call me a liar because QB calls me a liar. So they all of a sudden assume that QB must be true.
What's she saying her line about?
I don't know. I'm not watching the live. It's not live. This was Jones's video. Mm-hmm. But her saying that I sold crack to kids, that I said QB sold crack to kids. Never said that.
I've heard Jim say that. I don't believe I ever heard you say that.
I'm not one of them.
Well,
and again, the whole truce thing had absolutely nothing to do with her. But maybe that bothers her that
with
it had nothing to do with her. Yeah,
you left her out. Okay,
I think it bothers her that I left her out.
Yeah, people feel slighted by that. Yep.
I'm sorry, Jones. You weren't even a thought in my head, to be honest. I was talking about the people who sit up there and fucking lie. Voices, Beat Him. That's who I was fucking talking about. I'm sorry that, I didn't include you, but since I see you lie, I guess you're included. Maybe you'll get mommy and daddy after me again. Who knows? Fucking just.
Yeah, what's this about? Like, why? Hold on.
Her parents are on her channel.
Yeah, why? I've never seen that before. That's so weird. Does she live with them or something?
I think so.
Okay. Maybe that's why. That might make
sense.
They're
not together. I don't think they're together. I think they're divorced, but I think she lives with her dad. Only because I only say that because someone had sent me a screenshot that said, I think that that she lives with her dad. I'm like, why? Like, not that it matters, but why? And I guess someone threatened her with CPS or something like that. Mm-hmm. And he said, anyone threatens me with CPS, they'll have to deal with me. That's my house. Something like that.
Oh, okay.
So it was a while ago. I don't remember the exact.
Yeah, I remember from when you came on that one time a couple weeks ago or whatever, a month or 2 ago, that, I don't know, her dad was like getting involved. I'm like, why is he on here? Like, what? And then someone said he had a channel.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, his dad's in every one of his streams. Her mom's in every one of his streams. Like, grow
Listen,
up.
I mean, that's cool. Like, if you want your mom or your dad, like, to watch your channel, or I don't, whatever tickles people's fancy and shit. Like, my mom watches my channel all the time, but she doesn't comment. I always tell her, don't you comment in here.
My mom
But,
thinks
like,
everybody's crazy.
she thinks they're all crazy too, but like my mom watches a lot of drama on TikTok, so like she watches some crazy motherfuckers. She cracks me up. She's like, hold on, I'm watching this. Like, she'll tell me about this girl she watches. It's so funny. I'm like, well, nothing different over there than over here. It's all the same.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's all crazy over there too. TikTok's nuts also. I think it might be worse than YouTube, honestly. I can't do TikTok. It's not a thing. It's not like my thing, you know?
Yeah, she's got one kid, Tony.
She should keep that part really, you know, locked down and stuff. And, you know, I don't know what Joneson shares or what she doesn't, but she should be real careful with what she shares with people. You know, that's my best advice for her, because it's usually the people you start with that fuck you over pretty hard, you know?
Hold on. They swatted Jeffree Star?
Really?
ICE in Wyoming?
Whoa.
Yeah, he moved quickly, didn't
he? When that happened, tonight?
He moved by Nikki 6. I know that.
They had to have known it was Jeffree Star's house, right?
I agree. Well, maybe not. If he's in that,
if he moved, yeah.
He's in that wealthy town.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Fans could see red and blue lights from police cars flashing on his face as he waited outside the front gate of his property. Explain the situation. According to Star, someone watching the stream must have swatted him, and he wasn't happy about it. It was on TikTok.
The other night, Baby Blue said.
Here it is. Hold on.
Jane L says she talks about your kids, Laura.
Joneson? Yeah, Jones talks about every aspect of life. Jealousy.
Oh no, I'm not down with that. Why is she doing that?
Because she's a fucking loser. That's why.
The fuck.
All right.
Yeah, I don't particularly like her. I'm sorry. I just don't. I'm not feeling it.
Hold on. Check this out. Jeffree Star really looks like a boy. I'm shocked. Hold on. Check it out.
Probably wasn't ready.
He looks like a boy.
Cozy and chilling, and someone did a fake police call. There's a police car. There's an ambulance saying shots fired. You guys, I'm not kidding.
Can I just tell you, if that guy walked up to me in a supermarket, I would not know that was Jeffree Star. No joke.
You wouldn't?
No. Huh. Do you see him?
Yeah,
Her?
Well, he was caught off guard, probably. No makeup on and shit, you know?
Kidding, look.
What?
Someone watching this did a fake cop call on me saying that.
There is no way you're going to tell me you would know that was Jeffree Star in a supermarket.
I mean, no, I'm just saying I'm surprised you wouldn't, though.
Nah, not looking like. I've never seen him look like that, ever.
Yeah, well, who knows what time it was, you know?
That's crazy.
There was shots fired at my ranch. Ambulance, the whole town loves me.
He got swatted, bro. No fucking.
He just swatted me.
Whoever
swatted me, you're a stupid motherfucker.
No
It's
way.
funny as fuck, but it's also really not, because I'm so chilled in my own house.
That's not funny, bro.
No,
No.
Listen,
It puts you in danger.
It's funny. This has never happened before. I got swatted. I'm not kidding. There's ambulances here thinking I'm shot and hurt.
Yo, was it the dude from the live?
It had to be. It had to be.
Does that mean
Are you in a cop car? Wait, are you in a cop car?
No,
There's a bunch of.
I'm in my own Hummer. I have the electric Hummer.
In my
Oh,
own
he's
home.
him. Let me see that thing. Hold on. Can you flip the camera? Let me see that.
You guys,
That thing looks sick.
I have 25 cars. Listen, there's ambulances here. There's a fire department, and all my neighbors think that I did something wrong. I'm sorry.
I don't even get to have 25 Hot Wheels.
If my neighbors are watching, I have no idea what's happening. Someone called the
How
cops.
do they know where he lives? Because it's easy to trace someone's IP when that.
No,
top
but
10
my
SWATting
ranch
them?
is public. I've never had this happen to me before. My animals are so bothered right now. People are so fucking stupid.
That's not cool, bro.
Yeah, what the freak?
going
Wait,
on,
Jeff, do you have
Sheriff?
security like surrounding your like?
He said, I'll tell you more when I know it. Okay, so I'm just sitting here. He said, I don't want to get out of my car because imagine something happens.
What the freak?
What the heck?
In the middle of battling my friends, you guys, they're calling my gate and my assistant's like, yo, the cops are here. You need to like answer. And I'm like, why? We're on live. The fire department, the fire protection.
Yeah, no, they send everyone when that happens.
Everyone is here.
Nah. Yo, we got.
I'm sorry, but his friend Brody looks fucking guilty as hell. This one looks guilty as hell.
That's smart.
On, bro.
We're at
Is
my
he
front
frozen?
gate. I'm not allowing these people on my property. I'm on the city side of the fence now. They're not going through my gate. Absolutely not. Oh my God, the firefighter's here. Oh, he's cute. Hi, I'm hurt. I'm actually I'm severely injured.
Yo, I fucking love Jeff, bro. Yo, dude.
Yo,
Damn.
That ended well. At least he was laughing.
Damn. Hey, Jeanette, yawn. That's all I gotta
Jeanette, what is she striking? Lord
for
didn't
pulling
do
up
anything.
a record last night. Boo hoo. Let me cry a little harder. The whole world is showing a record. There's videos, shorts about it all over the place. But it's Laura, so I'm gonna be a baby. Sit the fuck down, QB. Worry about fucking Betty. Don't worry about me. Fucking loser.
What is she gonna strike your life for? You didn't even play anything?
You cannot strike for that. Tyra, just let them fucking run with it. They're fucking such losers. They're such crybaby fucking losers. Tell her after she thinks I doxed her, tell her to hit all of the other channels that have showed it. All the other channels that are doxing her. And let's remind her when Avery pulled that shit, she doxed the fuck out of me. But we forget that, right, Queen Bee? We fucking forget about that. You all fucking had my name blasted to thousands of people. But how quickly we forget. Sit your fucking fat ass down. Dumb bitch. So
Did
tired.
Johnson go over there bitching? Why do I feel like she did?
I don't care if her fat ass did or didn't either.
It was so ridiculous because we've been live for 3 hours and no one's even said a word really at all about her. So that makes no sense. Johnson, why don't you just stop talking about Laura's kids? And why don't you start informing yourself about what's going on in this fucking community before you run your mouth? Because I know you remember what you said to me in that chat and you came in here acting like you didn't. And you know what? Queen Bee saw you say that shit because she came to me asking me if I was talking to her. So Jonesin is a liar, actually. She lied straight to my face in here tonight. And I don't appreciate it because I know what she said to me. I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb.
Yeah.
I think that Jonesin's a shit star and she wants to be important. And I think she needs to find her own little niche. You know what I mean? Like, whatever it is she does, she's going to have to find her own 2 legs to stand on instead of riding everybody else's coattails on whatever they're hating on today or trying to stir up drama. That's what I think.
They all do.
Suddenly now Jones is not here and you got this going on. See? And I don't like her. I don't like Jonesin. I don't like her at all. I don't like the vibe I get from her. And I knew when she came up on my panel that night and did not even say hello to me on my own panel when I kindly gave her a link to speak to you, that she was no good. That's the way I feel about her. And she just lied to my face and said she didn't say that shit. Like, what? You didn't? Really? Okay.
Yeah, because the thing is, in my opinion, now they can't talk about Betty. So now they got to find someone else that they could talk about that's still going to bring in numbers. So they know that if they start shit with me, it'll bring in numbers. But what they don't realize is, yeah, exactly, Denise, pay for your own lawyer. What they don't realize is she will look stupid because she didn't like the fact. Now, mind you, she doesn't like the fact that I pulled up her record, which I got, by the way, from a clip channel. Just because the clip channel doesn't kiss her ass, I got it from a clip channel, which is I got on YouTube. When Avery pulled her shit, do you know Queen Bee, who gets a lot more views than I do? Queen Bee had my full name up there. Fucking asked her to take it down. She did not. She continually had my full name up there. LK, the whole fucking live for hours and hours and hours. And now I've heard a lot of things about Laura, even a fucking crackhead now. Oh, now I'm a crackhead? Okay.
Laura don't smoke crack. It's ridiculous.
And then she fucking turns around and heels in the air, put my name next to this racist fucking comment. And Queen Bee had it. There's probably 12. What? Right now, there's probably 15,000 views on that video that has my full fucking name attached to a attached to a racist comment. Oh, that's nice. But that's okay, right, Queen Bee? It's okay for you, but not for anyone else. And that video got a hell of a lot more views than any of my drama videos are going to get. So save your poor crybaby shit for someone else. You sound like a fucking little bitch.
So Crystal on your screen, she says, I don't think Jonesin is looking for peace. She's not. She's not, because, listen, the night she came up on my panel, she was looking for a fight. She did not want to make anything good. Tonight, you offered her a link. She had some excuse about being in the boondocks and losing service, whatever. She has all this time to run back and forth and start shit. No one was talking about Queen Bee over here. Nothing about her, I don't believe. And Jonesin is a shit star. I'm just gonna call it right now. I don't like her. She's lying to people and shit. It's weird. She wants to be important. She's gonna find herself in a bad predicament, probably. It's my prediction with those people. You know what I mean? Eventually.
They do. They lie and lie and lie, and
yeah, but that can only go so far. And then when people start to realize she's a shit star, they're going to get sick of her, Laura. They're going to get sick of her running back and forth and lying to them, making them look stupid. They're going to get sick of it. It's annoying.
But they lie to her too. But they lie to her too.
Well, I don't know. If I was live and someone was coming and feeding me bullshit every 10 minutes, I'd get a little irritated after a while, knowing when I went back to watch that it didn't happen. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
But they're lowlifes, and that's how lowlifes act. But it's funny that you say that, because I was listening to Alicia actually from the other day, and somebody, Lynn Light Love, tried to go in there and lie. And Alicia cut her off instantly, and she was like, wait, hold on. I watched that. Laura said the exact opposite. I
See?
saw it with my own ears. I mean, I heard it with my own ears.
That's why I told you, like, I really don't mind Alicia. She keeps it pretty 100. You know what I mean? Like, she really doesn't. Well, she's straight up. Like, I know you guys don't get along, but I'd rather deal with someone that's honest at least and not blowing smoke up your ass. She's not trying to impress anybody, and she's not trying to like look for friends and shit and like making stories up to fit in somewhere. At least I don't know. It's like you gotta pick your battles with some people. Like you got Jonesin running back and forth to chats, lying when she has every opportunity to make things right for what, months now. And she doesn't want to, because if she makes peace with you, number one, people are going to get mad at her. They're not going to accept her, and she knows it, and she don't want them to turn on her. And you already know. It's not like I'm telling you anything you don't know. That's the way it goes.
Wait, hold on. Jonesin is running her mouth in there.
Mm-hmm.
Said they're mad. No, actually, I'm not going to use proper English. She said they mad. I told Crystal she could catch these hands.
Catch these hands. Okay.
And Crystal trying to act like I haven't caught her in several chat, bringing me up and saying weird shit. I got it all, baby. Just stop. Jonesy, you know, this is Peon, not Peon. The fuck's his name? Pussy Boy Nick. Jonesy, you know that's BSSSS, LOL. Will Crystal say back, LOL? Then her dad is involved. Her dad says, I'm going to go over tomorrow. She's dumb. And there's no point in talking to her. She was lying tonight.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird with the dad being in chat. Like, how is she old? Like what? How old is she? Is she like in her 20s or something?
Let's see.
If she lives at home, I don't know. That's a strange scenario. I think she should probably get her dad out of her chat, maybe, or off YouTube. Yeah, you don't want your dad hanging out in chats, Jonesin, no? It's kind of strange. She need her daddy to protect her and shit on YouTube?
So.
Like, I don't get it.
I guess so.
Yeah.
She's
I'm telling you, this is not going to go far.
I guess they're saying it was all for content. She's bragging about making threats. Oh, but when someone
bragging about making threats to one of your mods who causes problems for nobody and does nothing. Makes sense.
Jonesin, I'm so sorry that I'm the best you got for content. I feel sorry for you. I'm not gonna lie. If a sub is the best thing you got for content, you need to reevaluate.
Who do you think's gonna be first to turn on her?
Oh, that's another thing she said.
Everybody take a guess. Put in chat who do you think's gonna be first to turn on Jonesin.
She said, you're all gonna turn on me, she said. Who said it, Jonesin?
I did.
I know
said it.
I'm saying I didn't say it. You did. So
make sure she knows I said it. I said it, and I'm calling it. And I've been calling it since the day she came on my panel. This is not the first time I've said it. And I'm not saying anybody in particular, but that little group she's trying so hard to impress are going to get sick of her. They're going to fuck with her. And she's going to know everything she was over here doing was for nothing. She's going to feel like an idiot because she's not going to know how to fix it. And she's not going to be able to. Those people aren't always going to be with her. Okay? YouTube, friendships don't last. They don't. They really don't.
The Good Nanya says, I'm not a fan of any creator that tells me to super chat them or they won't read my comments because they don't like my comments. Okay, Good Nanya, I want to see how often QB reads your comments. I'll wait. Yeah, QB doesn't read anybody's fucking comments if she's even on her goddamn own panel. So I know B Tim sometimes read comments, but QB never reads your comments. So be thankful that I at least read comments. But no, you'll have to pay me from now on if I don't block you.
Laura, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna eat. I made dinner at like 8 o'clock. I'm gonna heat up my dinner, eat, and call it a night. But we'll do another panel soon because I swear we were supposed to talk about something, but I don't know what it was.
Yeah, let me know.
All right, hit me up. Bye.
I love you.
Bye. Oh, thank you, everybody. Good night. I'll go and chat. Love you too. Bye, Laura.
I almost hit leave studio, almost kicked myself out. Information on Betty was out in YouTube before Queen of Heels ever mentioned it. What does that have to do with anything? Pecan Pie, sorry, Heels and QB are the ones the lawsuit is against, not anyone else. Oh, really, Jonesin? Really? Talk about a fucking hypocrite. Between burnt toast and rabbit, this is going to be awesome. I'm not even going to answer. I'm not even going to respond to that. So, we have seen it happen before. Oh, absolutely. Name is BHB, guilty, for harassing Queen in her chat, talking about Tiffany taking rap about John. What? I don't understand what that meant. Oh, Queen will turn on Jonesin? Nah. She won't turn on Jonesin. Jonesin will get a pity party. No, Tyra, she should just name herself Burnt Toast versus Betty. Because that's all she fucking talks about. Okay, you can love burnt toast. Why do people do that? I don't understand this. I don't understand why people come into a chat like, oh, I love this. Nobody asked you if you did or did not. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything we're talking about? You can like whoever the fuck you want to like. My God, nobody cares. We knew we faced wannabe gangsters like this before. No threats they make can scare. Yeah, but Capone, that's the thing. They can make all the threats they want, but when someone threatens them back, they cry like little bitches. Jonesin is not ever welcome in my chat again. If you see her, block her fucking fat ass. No, but I don't want any of these people ever in my chat again. They're just not intelligent enough, smart enough, or logical enough to be in my chat. Plain and simple. And again, Jonesin, if I am your best content, I really feel sorry for you. Like, I really do. But I feel honored that you think of me so highly. And I'm not going to lie. I'm honored that you think that I'm so fucking important to talk about. Like, I am seriously not fucking important. But to you, I am extremely important. So carry on. And QB with her mentality, you're going to strike me? Why don't you knock down the 15,000 view video that you got with my name on it attached to a fucking a racist comment? Make sure you delete that one first. Oh, they're ridiculous, Amanda. Just like the people that came in here, like, oh, QB can talk about everybody else, but when somebody talks about her, it's not okay. I can't with them. I literally fucking can't with them. They play dirty. They're scumbags. They are liars. They are lowlifes. I don't know how else to put it. They are straight up felon lowlifes who don't even speak proper English. I don't even know why I bother. Jonesin is so desperate for views that she has to make it known that she's in here. She couldn't take a link because then she wouldn't have content tomorrow. But remember, exactly, Jeannie, bottom feeders. But remember, she's not here for money. She's not here for views. Then take a fucking link because you really weren't scared, were you? You really weren't fucking scared, were you? You absolutely were not. You weren't bothered by what Crystal said. You just need content. You just prove that. You just fucking prove that. Go drive to McDonald's. I will say this. At least Jonesin goes on camera. I will say that. I give her credit for going on camera. I will say I respect her for that. I 100% respect her for that. At least she goes on camera. And she shows who she is. It looks like she admitted to it. Of course she admitted to it. Like, I don't know who this bitch thinks I am. Like Tiffany said, if I went back to who I was, she would never fuck with me again. She would never talk about me again. She would have her mommy and daddy after me. Not Irish. I've screenshot of messages in here so she can't twist. Oh, I wouldn't even fucking watch it. Wish she put her hair and put on a bra, but yeah, she goes on cam. Coming in for content causing drama. That's why she's blocked now. Just block the bitch. Every single one of them from QB that are in her chat, just fucking block. I don't care if I got 10 people in here. Block them. I try to give them a chance, and they proved who they were. A bunch of fucking low-life losers who can't even speak proper English and are hypocrites, and I got no time for them. Sorry. None at all. None at all. People don't leave good enough alone. I agree. Someone shows you who they are, believe them. Like, these bitches don't realize I fucking go back years ago. I had like 70 people coming at me at once. And guess what? It was just me. I'm still here. A lot of them aren't. It says a lot. These bitches don't know me. Just because I don't sit here running my mouth like a lowlife, please. But don't fucking cry. Don't fucking cry, Jonesin. That's all I'm going to say. You keep fucking talking about me, don't cry. Just don't cry. Don't cry when I fucking go for you. And you want to fucking, you want to keep pushing me, Jonesin. Because honestly, I'm not punching down. And you are punching down. And it has nothing to do with people in your chat. Has nothing to do with that. Jonesy's morphing into MM, or only content Laura Molly. Because she has nothing else. I mean, if a lawsuit shuts her the fuck up, I'll file a lawsuit. I don't have a problem with filing a fucking lawsuit. I'll file a lawsuit against her. Stop fucking harassing me. That's it. That's the angle I'm taking. Stop harassing me, Jonesin. You are harassing me. So from this point on, it is harassment. And I will file with the courts accordingly. I got to find out where you live first to serve you, but that shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, Xavier, that doesn't work in this community. Yeah, exactly, Janelle. We've dealt with bigger and scarier than her. We will make you cry. I mean, I literally had like 75 people coming at me from every angle. And yeah, I'm still here. Like literally. Yeah, Jonesy cried for 3 hours about how she's not made for YouTube. Should we make it a super chat song? Oh, that's a good idea, Crystal. That's a really good idea. No, I'll just sue her like Betty does. That's all. I'll just sue her. From this point on, it's harassment. She's crying because I didn't include her in a truce. Coffee, I agree. These people think, honestly, Jeannie, that's where I know you from, Dolly. I'm like, I know Jeannie from somewhere. Dolly, that's where. I think I'm the one that started saying his name like that. I mean, I think he may have, but I'm always like, Dolly. Long before he ever did. Exactly, Denise. That's the angle I'm going to take. This is harassment. Oh, you're Dolly's sister? I didn't know that. See, I know nothing. I didn't know you were Dolly's sister. Oh, that's awesome. I had no idea. Well, welcome, Dolly's sister. I lost my train of thought. I'm the oldest. He's a baby. Every time I see, no, Jimmy is Dolly. But I always say, I'm like, Dolly. I can't believe he got timed out. Janelle felt so bad. And I was going to say something last night, but he went off already. He had gone off. I was like, I feel so bad. It's fucking crazy. Crazy, crazy. See, and Jeannie, you're a perfect example. Like, just, you're the epitome of what YouTube should be. Like, for real. Meaning that you're Dolly's sister. Dolly's doesn't get along with Molly. I get along with Molly, although Molly and Dolly would be cute if they did get along. And you enjoy my chat. You know what I mean? It's exactly how it should be. You are one of his favorite. Am I? I didn't know that. He never told me that. She said I got the idea for the cool font. She was the original fancy font. Oh, was she really? I love Molly. Jimmy loves Molly. No, I thought they had a blowout. I thought they had a fight. Molly Dolly. All right, Red. Woo! That's so funny. That's awesome. But I knew I saw you. I'm like, whose chat did I just see you in? And then I realized it was Dolly. Stickum Rex? Who's Rex? Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like, I am so not trying to get back in the drama. He heard some bad things she said, and he fired back. It's a YouTube thing. I guess he misses her. Aw. I'll find out. I never really asked her, to be honest. I just kind of like let it go. But when Joneson was in Dolly's chat and like basically kicked me off panel, or had the mods kick me off panel, that was a problem. I was pissed at Dolly. Really fucking pissed. I was like, you punk ass little bitch. I was so mad at him. I think one of her so-called friends saw him. I don't know. Like I said, I never really asked her what happened. I was kind of like, let it go. So yeah, I was pissed. I was like, wow. No, I was on Dolly's panel when Avery first started, and Avery was coming after me and Dolly so hard. I had gone on Dolly's panel because it was in his title or something. And I went up there and I got a little passionate, like I always do. And Jones went in there and was like telling the mods who didn't know me, like his girlfriend don't know me or anything, like they're just not over here. So they were all pissed off, like, oh, get her off. And then his girlfriend came up like, why are you coming over here talking about this? Blah, blah, blah. And she didn't know me. She didn't know anything about me. So yeah, it wasn't pretty. Love you that you and Penny don't back down from these bitches. They don't like that stand up for yourself. Oh, absolutely not. Yeah, the word is passionate, honey boo boo. Gigi, honestly, they're beneath me in life. And understand, I'm not talking about money. I'm not talking about subs or views or anything like that. I'm talking about in general life. I would never hang out with these people in real life. They're not my type of people. That's what I'm saying. And I hate to say it, but like Penny, I would hang out with Penny in real life. There are certain people that are just not on my level as humans. They are not on my level. Hold on. I got to make sure Buka's in the house because it looks like it's raining. Hang on. Ow. Where's Buki? Oh. Rained on. All right, only a little. My poor Buki. Never see. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I would never. These just aren't people that I would meet in real life. They're not people I would be friends with in real life. They're just not my class of people. Like Jonesin is not someone I would ever fuck with in real life. Like, not to be a dick, but she's like from the other side of the tracks. I don't mess with that side of the tracks. And I'm sorry if that hurts people, but it's true. I'm just being honest. So she can stay on her side of the tracks. She's just not my type of person. And that's why I'm like, I don't even know why I fuck with her on YouTube. So, and don't get me wrong, there's people that I fight with that are from the same side of the tracks. MM is one of them. Like, we grew up 10 minutes away from it, 5 minutes away from each other. Like, she just is. Same thing with Alicia. You have plenty of support if they like you or they don't. I agree. Yeah, she gets people to stoop to her level. I mean, come on. I'm not trying to be a dick, but you don't know the difference between me saying I own it and accountability? You seriously don't know that that's the exact same thing? I can't argue with you. Like, I just can't fight with people that are that dumb and then want to say everyone else is dumb. Okay. Whatever you say there, Skippy. Look at B-Tim hanging out with all those older women. I know. And look at Nick saying, oh, Jonesy, like, ew. Just stop. But, I mean, I get these people just, this is their only life. She has me blocked, so I could not see anything she says. She sent Savage after me. I will eat Savage up. Why'd she send, who sent Savage after you? QB? I don't know if, no, ignorance not the right word. I don't even think she graduated high school. Joneson sent Savage after you? I thought she didn't like Savage. I thought she wasn't friends with Savage. No, I honestly think these people just have no real life friends. And this is their real life. I mean, we've all been there. Like, this is so 2018. But speaking of Savage, what I think is kind of funny, Jeannie, I know Savage and Dolly have issues. Don't get me wrong. But Savage came in, you know, got them all basically as her puppet. She really got them as their puppet. Like, Savage made them her puppet. And then Savage backed off. And they're all still doing Savage's work. I'm sorry. I think it's funny. I commend Savage for it. I really do. I commend her for it. Anyone that could take a group of people and literally make them your puppet, as Savage did, is comical to me. And they don't even see it. That's the funny. They don't even see how fucking stupid they are. They don't even see how Savage, Shannon, and even Jenny Jen fucking played them like fiddles. Literally played them like a fucking fiddle. And still does. And they're all just sitting back laughing. I haven't heard Shannon in forever. But they're all just sitting back laughing. Right, Janelle? It is. It's funny. And they just keep continuing to do it. Savage is off on our honeymoon in Vegas or something. Jenny Jen's not even talking about anybody. She's on her, like, talking about someone totally different. But they're all still doing it. And now she's getting sued. Savage isn't getting sued. Shannon's not getting sued. Jenny Jen's not getting sued. Only one getting sued is QB. So I honestly commend Savage for it. Good for you. I commend anyone that could take a bunch of fucking idiots and just make them puppet strings. More power to her. Yeah, they're puppets. And they're too dumb to even see it. It's not cost effective to sue random people on YouTube. True. But if it only cost you like $300 and it gets them to shut the fuck up. Like, I wanted to go to court because I wanted to set a precedence. I want Betty to set a precedence. And I don't even like Betty, but I want her to set a precedence. I want her to show these people you cannot fucking harass someone every single day, or just because you don't like what they have to say. No, that's called harassment. Because you as an adult can change the fucking channel. So she's coming for me in Vegas. Seahawk does not scare me. I wish she would come here. Why would she come after you, though? Because of Dolly? Wow. See, I didn't know that. But I mean, honestly, I really haven't followed their fight. I thought that fight ended a long time ago. Once she threw Constantine to the curb, I was like, oh, I know where this is going. She's bowing out. Janelle, don't even get me started on those. Don't even get me started. So, all right, I am going to get off, though. I didn't expect to be on 3.5 hours. I got to make shorter lives. My lives are like way too long lately. But yeah, tomorrow we're doing the pool. If it's not raining. So, all right. Love you guys. By the way, one of my Patreons who hasn't been in a while told me, now guys, correct me if I'm wrong, that she's having a really hard time keeping up on all the new documents that are coming out in the Kohlberger case. Now, I have been following this. Unless you're a conspiracy theorist, there is nothing major that has come out. Am I wrong? Am I missing something? If I'm missing something, let me know, and I will keep up to, and I will catch up and bring you guys everything tomorrow. But the way I see it, nothing earth-shattering has been released. It's all standard nonsense bullshit. The only people that are turning into something are conspiracy theorists. Am I right, though? Because I don't want to miss something and miss it. So I'm right, little Susie. It's nothing major. Like, no big news is out. Hey, Curvaceous. Jonesy was never on panel. But I just want to make sure that I'm not missing something major. No? Anyone? That's right, Janelle. Yeah, seriously, guys. You see mods, you see any of these fucking assholes in my chat, just block them. Don't even ask me. Just block them. That goes for Audacity. That goes for, it is conspiracy stuff. Okay. I figured if it was something major, you guys would have told me. Audacity, block, Nick, block, Jones and block, Good Nunya doesn't want to pay me, block. I don't care if they're a member, because if they're a member, they were gifted a member. What else? Oh, look who shows up finally. Capone. I don't even care if you guys go through this chat and start blocking. You know, like once it posts. Yeah, let's just fucking get him out. Bye-bye. BK is going to contest the grand jury, which is why he stood silent. Can you contest a grand jury? Are you allowed to contest a grand jury? I don't think you can. Right? Because they're not like an actual court. I mean, the grand jury is a bunch of judges that just convene. You know, it's not like you like go into a courtroom. They're just like a bunch of random people. I don't even know if they're all judges. Challenging federal grand jury investigation. Yeah, that's an investigation. All right. Either the government or a defendant may challenge the grand jury on the grounds that it was not lawfully drawn, summoned, or selected. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, here we go. I found it. Wait, is he federal? It's federal because it's cross state lines, right? Is he a state case or a federal case? It's federal, right? State wouldn't have a grand jury, would it? Yeah, it would. Grand jury was the public and the defense stating the media coverage would have potentially tainted. Yeah. See, that's another thing. I did not know that a grand jury was just like a regular jury, like a bunch of people. I thought they were judges. And then I heard recently, one says state, one says federal. All right, let me look it up. All right, we're not leaving just yet. Idaho versus Brian Kohlberger. State of Idaho versus Brian Kohlberger. So that would make it a state case, right? Because if it's charged, it would make it federal. I don't know. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that a grand jury was in John Benet Ramsey. I'm pretty sure hers was judges. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The state of Idaho. But I think it would say state of Idaho, even if it was federal. I don't know. I honestly don't know. All right. Page Brian Kohlberger is charged by a grand jury. Indictment allows the case to be transferred directly to a higher court in Moscow. This also allows prosecutors to keep more of the evidence. Grand jury indictment is for the same charges he's facing. It's got to be state. All the grand jury does decide if is there enough evidence to charge him. Trump's indictment didn't say state of Florida. Oh, it didn't? The feds were assisting. I don't believe it took the lead. It would say, oh, okay. All right. Because everything I'm seeing about Grand juries is federal. All right, so now let me tell you, I could be completely wrong. But every single thing that I try to look up, can you challenge a grand jury decision? It only comes up federal grand jury. Can you appeal a state grand jury? Everything is federal. So I'm kind of wondering if a grand jury makes it federal. I don't know. But everything is rules are federal. A grand jury is simply a legal procedure to determine if there is sufficient evidence in a criminal matter to reasonably result in a conviction. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't like just go in somewhere. Can a grand jury be state federal? All right. Grand juries in the United States are groups of citizens empowered U.S. federal or state law. Difference between a state and a federal grand jury. While a trial jury will sit for only the duration of a criminal case, a grand jury is impaneled for a much longer time. A federal grand jury can sit for anywhere 18 to 36 months, while state grand juries can sit for varying terms ranging from a month to a year. Typically, grand juries don't convene every day. Oh, not all states have a state grand jury. But either way, you can't argue it. You can't argue a grand jury's verdict. All federal felonies must be brought by a grand jury. Okay, we get some insight here. State versus federal. Federal jurisdiction happens when the offense occurred on federal property or committed against a federal agent. You cross state lines during commissions of offense or the offense of... See, I don't understand. He did cross state lines, though. So that's why I don't know how it's not federal. Federal grand jury needs at least 1623 people. Interesting. He allegedly didn't commit the crimes across state line. Well, he did from his own state. That's why I don't get how it's a state case. All right. Hold on. I went Idaho specific. Grand jury must consist of 16 in Idaho. Grand jury indicts Brian Kohlberg on all charges. Yeah, fighting it is useless. They can't fight it. Oh, he didn't bring them across state lines. Okay, I gotcha. So it doesn't really matter where he lives. Yeah, but he may have, well, he may have brought the weapon across state lines, but I get what you guys are saying. That's because you don't want the death penalty. Yeah, you can't just... He's stupid. Like, if there's so much evidence that exonerates him, then don't worry about it. Just go to trial. Done. You know what I mean? There's so much evidence to, you know, make him go free, then show it at court. I don't know. I just always thought that a grand jury was like, you know, top-notch judges all get together. I didn't realize it was just a regular jury. You know, like a jury of your peers. Well, you know, it says you can try to fight it. He's an attorney, so I'm likely to believe. Oh, I agree. I don't know. According to this, I mean, according to Google, you can't fight it. I mean, you can try to do anything, but it's not like a real court. Yeah, regular citizens. You just like watching him because he's cute. I think Google's a pretty good lawyer. Mr. Google. I'm going to ask Mr. Google, my lawyer, can you fight a state grand jury decision? And says they need to be able to show misconduct, like one of the jurors wasn't sworn in. Yeah, but they can't do that. They don't even know who the grand jury is. How are they going to say that there's misconduct? He may try to do it to look like he outsmart. See, that's what I think the lawyer's for. But what do they care? He's not paying for it. The state is. You know what I mean? So I'm sure many other people may have tried to do it, but it costs too much money. But for him, it's not costing him anything. So fuck it, go for it. You know what I mean? Someone just on the media. Yeah, but that don't matter. Even if nothing was out in the media, they would still say there was enough to go to trial. It's the same thing that the preliminary hearing was. They're trying to indicate the state withholds exculpatory evidence from the grand jury that would have exonerated. Yeah, I don't believe that. That's bullshit. All right, here we go. Hold on. I think I found some case law to back this up. Victim of first-degree murder, first-degree kidnapping and rape. He was sentenced to death for murder and 2 consecutive fixed life sentences. Post-conviction relief. I don't need to read all that. All right, a hearing was held after the grand jury deliberated. During the hearing, the foreman asked the court whether the indictment contained his signature. The court responded, yes, I think we got it. The court then asked the foreman whether it was a true bill, and the foreman responded, it is, Your Honor. This is a different case, though. The next day, Hall was arraigned and counsel was appointed. Later, however, it was discovered that the indictment had not been signed by the foreman. Hall moved to dismiss the indictment under Idaho Code Section 19-1401. On April 25th, 2003, the court held a hearing in which the state explained that the foreman had properly dated the indictment but had forgotten to sign it. After discussion between the parties and the court took Hall's motion under advisement and set the case over to permit the grand jury to reconvene on the same indictment. Neither of the parties objected to the court's resolution of the issue. On May 6, 2003, the same grand jury reconvened. The indictment was signed by the foreman at this time. When the parties reconvened before the assigned district court judge, Hall requested that the indictment be dismissed because the date on the indictment was still listed as April 22nd. The court denied the motion, explained that it was the same grand jury that reconvened, and it was a clerical oversight that the indictment had not been. So this killer tried to get out on a technicality because the foreman didn't sign. No joke. Killer, kidnapper, rapist thought he was going to get out just because a foreman didn't sign it. Yeah, I think they're buying time too. Decision to excuse potential jurors within the discretion. Let's see. This is a long fucking, oh my God, it's a 118-page answer. Let's see at the end. I bet it says, appeal denied. He was denied. Eric Virgil Hall. I wonder where he is now. Eric Virgil Hall, Idaho. Uh, 2018, they reject his appeal. Oh, he murdered a flight attendant. Hall marked to death by jury. As an update from May 1st of this year. Dun, dun, dun. Come on, come on. He does think he's better and smarter than everyone. Come on. Why is this playing? All right, there we go. Boise, Idaho. A judge has sentenced Hall to death for the murder of flight attendant Lynn Henneman. Thomas Novell, following a jury's recommendation when he ordered that Hall be killed for his crime. Novell also sentenced Hall to 2 life sentences for the kidnapping and raping of a 38-year-old just after he strangled her in the year 2000. Hall is the first man in Idaho to be recommended for the death penalty by a jury. Idaho's system was completely revamped 2 years ago after the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that juries had to at least determine that sufficient aggravating factors existed to justify it. So, yeah, he just got sentenced to death last month. Damn. Should cover the father that case killed his 3, 4, and 7. What's 15,000? C12, what's 15,000? This guy's been fighting his appeal for 20 years. The data collection is 15,000 full movies. 51 terabytes is equivalent to approximately 15,000. Oh. I don't know. Matter of what will actually be used. That's crazy. There's so many cases out there. I got to start finding them again. There really are just so many cases. And believe me, there's shit a lot more interesting than fucking jonesing. I gotta get back into true crime. I really do. This shit is getting old. This drama's getting bored. I'm fighting with a bunch of fucking lowlifes. No thanks. All right. I am heading out. He's been planning the crime for a while. I don't know. But I'm heading out. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. I'm getting back to true crime. A real tragedy pimp around here. Leave Laura alone. A real tragedy pimps around. Oh, I know. They are fucking tragedy pimps. They're just going to try and make money on my name. Bitch, sit down. So, all right. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Hit that thumb up on your way out. And thank you guys for super chat, members, PayPals, Cash Apps, and everything in between. Within the next day or two, I'm going to have and I know I got a couple of new Patreons. I forgot to bring you guys over. Whatchamacallit? Over the next couple of days, I'm changing a couple of things on the website. I'm taking down some candles, putting some new candles up, trying to figure out a couple of things. Once I have it done, I'm going to do some specials on there. I don't even know what my day is. Today's Sunday, sometime this week, because I really got to start pushing them, and t-shirts and mugs, and I got to get all that on the website. So the plan is to get it done by like Tuesday or Wednesday. So that's it. All right. So get ready, save your money, and I will see you guys later. Peace.